stitching up my wounds, but I don't trust you. My arms are stiff and I feel something I can't tell you. I let the snow stick to my face and you breathe life into my lungs again. It's so hard not to stay. I stood up and winter air cuts through me like a knife. The frost from early evening spread atop the falling pine makes its way to me. I feel it forming down my spine, and I'm so terrified. I'm terrified to live. It's the poison in my veins, but I can feel my body sweating through the cold of heavy rain. Through the shroud of mist here, I can only see your face. Nothing here can break me. I find solace in this place. Oh, I promise it's nothing. Venom in my stomach, pushing out my chest in search of air atop the sun. No, I'm not myself. No, I'm hurting, baby. I can feel it in my bones. I take it back to cure this ailment. I just wanted to go home. I try to rush you this time. I'm selfish and clean in my mind. I couldn't wait for you. I couldn't wait for you.
The clouds will shed tears while the raindrops fall around me. All the weakest soldier for my strongest battle proudly. Hammer air is cutting through me like it's trying to hold my bounty, but the ritual won't start until you pour this salt around me. Let it worse the water, I won't drink, instead you drown me. And I swear you put a curse on me, my head is always pounding. I feel death inside these four walls and she's talking all so loudly. Can't enchant my mangled flesh and now I finally have grounding. And now I finally have grounding.
This that new Nico, shut the fuck up.
Run away from my problems, can't run from my pain. Guess I could just down a bottle, alcohol in my veins. Run away from my problems, can't run from my pain. Guess I could just down a bottle, alcohol in my veins. Run away from my problems, can't run from my pain. Guess I could just down a bottle, alcohol in my veins. Run away from my problems, can't run from my pain. Guess I could just down a bottle, alcohol in my veins. Can't trust anyone, it always ends the same. I try to be nice, it gets thrown back in my face. Cut a bitch off if she acting like a nuisance. Got drama in my life and I'll skirt off in the distance. Won't look back, I don't have time for that. If you wanna work with me, better get your money right. Cause I don't work for free, yeah you got that right. Everywhere I look, someone wants something from me. People from my past, they were rooting for me. Now that I'm doing well, they wanna be friends with me. But I know how you move and I move differently. We are not the same, we don't move at the same speed. I want this more than anything. Said I want this more than anything. I want this more than anything. I want this more than anything. Gonna make my dreams my reality. Run away from my problems, can't run from my pain. Cause I could just down a bottle, alcohol in my veins. Run away from my problems, can't run from my pain. Yes, I could just down a bottle, alcohol in my veins. Run away from my problems, can't run from my pain. Yes, I could just down a bottle, alcohol in my veins. Run away from my problems, can't run from my pain. Yes, I could just down a bottle, alcohol in my veins. Alcohol in my veins. These drugs all up in my system. When you hit me up, I can tell that you don't mean it. When I hit you up, you can tell I carry too much. When I lost your love, I knew that I fucked up.
Under the maple tree.
Yeah, we never did it right. Try to switch sides, but it's too late. Take the rib out my side. Every
waking thought feels insane, but I know that I'm alive. Been trying to find comfort in this pain, but boy, it's been a riot. I saw that look up on your face, gone and died. When a star collides, or an angel gets his wings, when the night skies reflecting onto me, like I couldn't help it. You smile and say I'm selfish. My bad that you couldn't tell. When I tried to yell, I was busy breathless. We can waste time, think about the past, but I'm offline since you made my heart black. Then I give my phone a crack. In the front seat of a new car, but you got me, got a new scar. Little lovely when you're so far. Family found me in the front yard. Been ashamed of the man that I was. Been off of the gram cause it's only fake love. I came to conclusion I'm stuck in a rut, but I'm stronger than this, so I'm not giving up. When a star collides, or an angel gets his wings, the night skies reflecting onto me, like I couldn't help it. You smile, I say I'm selfish. My bad that you couldn't tell. When I tried to yell, I was busy breathless. I was busy broken. 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 Busy broken.
Under the maple tree.
You say that our love's in the grave, but then you text me like you've been missing me. You stay at my crib every night, by the fire, wipe your tears, babe, I'm missing me. I can feel your love, it's so plain to see. So why is this cycle so exhausting? That happens way too often, it's clear as day. We're on two different planets, and it's killing our relationship. Iceberg sinking us, I'm hating as a wound. Patience gonna save these emotions, they will fade. But who will flip the page with this anger that's in our way? But we got our vices, yeah, I know. You just so enticing, can't let go. So I'm dealing with the pain, oh my love, because I know that nothing else can satiate. If my wants and my needs, how can anybody compete when they up against an all-star? It's no contest when I'm falling hard. You say that our love's in the grave, but then you text me like you've been missing me. You stay at my crib every night, by the fire, wipe your tears, babe, I'm missing me. You say that our love's in the grave, but then you text me like you've been missing me. You stay at my crib every night, by the fire, wipe your tears, babe, I'm missing me.
Hey, I think we can bring your loving back. I don't want it to sound strange, but I want to find your heart. Cause I know you gon' keep running, and you know these hoes want something from me. And the money ain't never mean nothing to me, even though I keep counting these hundreds. Baby girl, take your mind off your friends for the weekend. Your problems seem small in this new GLE band. Don't listen to your exes, I don't care about what he said, cause all that shit got deaded at the second that we met. Every spoon, kizzy tea.
You say that our love's in the grave, but to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and check. We're super chill. And Melmige, she's so awesome. Awesome. If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
Hello, hi, hello. Welcome back to another beautiful, beautiful Melmige Monday. Now, you guys might be wondering, why is there a giant block beside my head? Well, similar to last week, we have a co-host tonight, which is very exciting. So I'd like to give everybody a warm welcome to our co-host, SUFFERPLENTY, who I will be calling right now. You see a little behind the scenes. The constant need to consume content kills the music industry. What a bold take to kick off this night. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Hey,
are we doing stuff?
What's going on?
What up, what up?
All right, so guys, listen. This is the harshest music critic I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't think I've ever heard him say anything positive about a song. So you better be ready for something. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm super pumped to have you here. And similar to our co-host last week, Better Noise, I'm also going on tour with SUFFERPLENTY, which you guys can come see both of us perform at the end of this month and the beginning of the next month in select cities near you. But I'm stalling. I'm ranting and rambling. Also, can you guys hear him? Is that are we good audio quality there? But yeah,
bro,
kicking
you have
off.
A mustache. When did that happen?
The mustache? Listen, this is a new thing. All right, this is a new thing that I'm doing, and I've been testing the waters, with it. Mel,
so
can you be
strange.
louder?
Not bad though.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, listen, it's I'm not used to it, so I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, that's not me. But
Who the fuck is that?
yeah, but I'm getting easier. I'm getting easier with it. So that being said, as always, $5 skip the lines are a thing. They're available, they're doable, but by no means expected. And we will kick the night off. And the first song of the night is going to be from Wraith with Tethered with Grace Horn and Dash in the production. Let's do it. Oh, I gotta share my screen with you. Make sure we.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, make sure you can actually hear what we're talking about. All right, let's kick it off.
To be a king,
Let's
you
do
gotta
it, baby.
go through insanity. You have to go insane. Okay? It's fucking no bullshit, man. You conquer. To be a king, you have to go insane. What? At least this one did.
Chaos.
Fuck with the sample.
You called it, I'm an issue, make it worse. I guess I never learn. I guess I never learned. My problems bounce around my head and words are repeating. First,
I just consumed 24 ounces of yogurt. I'm ready for the stream. How does that make you ready? What is that doing for you? The Takis meal from Wednesday? Get out of here. Wednesday, Wendy's. My bad. Get out of here still.
What is that? I've never heard of it.
I don't even want to think about it. The Takis meals.
Fuck with the song.
Could you possibly turn your gain up a little bit? I don't know about on their end, but you're really quiet on my end, I think.
I like that back.
What the hell is a
Right away.
Takis meal?
Drinking the pain away never did work for me, so I'm pumping between every
Except
breath. Maybe it's me cause I'm fucked in the head, but maybe it's you cause I'm trying my best, doing better. Spent years in this weatherable shell of a body. I'm floating, I'm tethered to
Hey, thank you guys both. I'll get you
Very
next.
easy beneath all the dirt. Frequent assumptions that stick to the word. If I had a chance to run it back, then I would take the lead and run it differently. And I've been slowly going through the motions. No emotions, stick it to the mission, please. I'm too lethal, toxic, can you step away? Do not approach, come back whenever tension's easy. You could get a wrench, socket, power drilling, still can't find a single point it fixes me. Whoa.
Yo, this going on my playlist, bro.
I watch this one a lot.
Yeah, I fuck with this heavy.
eat my words before you eat me first.
Not like for real. Is this on Spotify? Deadass.
I don't think it's out yet. I think it's private.
Is it really?
I get a lot of
Wow.
private tracks. I once a week at least somebody sends in a private track that I'm so upset that I can't just like listen to whenever I want.
Yeah, for real.
This is great.
Shame.
Super clean vocals on this. I really like the kind of thick, like sort of like angsty edge to the mix. You know, there's a bit of saturation, there's a bit of warmth there, but honestly, the mix is super clean. And I really love your flows and how they sort of crescendo in energy there towards the end. They get faster and faster and pick up the pace. And I think having the nice like kind of layering and width on that, plus the great performance is a really nice combination. I love this. I think you've got the sound nailed down super well. And honestly, it's just a very sonically satisfying track. I feel like as emotional as the song is, there's a lot of really good technical things that you've done to make it a nice, easy listen. Any thoughts, Suffer Plenty? Apart from being mad that it's not out and you can't put it on your Spotify playlist?
Yeah, I mean, I probably just agree with you. I think that mix was really nice. It was like easy on the ears, and the layering was really cool. I fuck with it. It gives like sad guys meets sad eyes type shit.
I see that.
I vibe with it.
Hell yeah. And then moving on, we have 99 Nights with The Hillside is Covered in Bodies featuring Fijimar. And is that like a hidden feature, or is there an open? Suffer Plenty, do better, get critical. Listen, don't make him be mean to you guys, all right?
Yeah, don't make me be mean.
Yeah, come
I'm
on.
a nice guy.
You don't want to push him to that. Sad God, Sad Eyes is a legit call. I agree.
Yo, that would be fire though. They like made a song together.
Oh, the thing is too long. It's like marked out. It's Huko Cassie. Okay, all right. And King Theta on the production.
Wait, did it? Am I thinking of the wrong person? Or did Bedroom Noise just release a song with these guys?
Yes. Bedroom Noise and 99 Nights just dropped a track together like last week.
Yeah.
Simon
Alright.
Casey.
Well, I like that song, so I'm hyped.
I wish I could tell you how I'm feeling. You'd know what's going on. I didn't wanna have to leave you knowing something's wrong. You said we're forever. I hate who I've become. Now I'll find my way to come back. I'll still hide the pain. You know that love behind the face. You backstab, you could run away and come back. Somebody's littered with bodies. I keep staring at them. I'm praying that's all the moves. The moonlight reflects
Thank you.
Tell me that someone new. You put a knife in my back, then you saw the blood. You wanted to act confused. The hole in my chest got a little bit bigger, but honestly feel like that's nothing new. The hillside is littered with bodies. I keep staring at them. I'm praying that's all the moves. The moonlight reflects off the water right into your eyes. As you tell me that someone new. You put a knife in my back, then you saw the blood. You wanted to act confused. The hole in my chest got a little bit bigger, but honestly feel like that's nothing new. I never wanted to say bye, never wanted to let you go, never wanted to hate my life. I hate it all now that I let you go,
No Spotify.
but I hate it all now that I let you go, but I hate it all now that I let you go. I look to the sky, feel the fall of the rain. When you look into my eyes, can you feel all the pain? She said all you do is cry, well it don't feel the same. And I really wanna die, but I can't get away from you. Can't get away from you. No, I can't get away from you. I can't get away from you. Tell me that someone new. You put a knife in my back, then you saw the blood. You wanted to act confused. The hole in my chest got a little bit bigger, but honestly feel like that's nothing new. The hillside is littered with bodies. I keep staring at them. I'm praying that's all the moves. The moonlight reflects off the water right into your eyes.
This is every week, I promise.
You put a knife in my back, then you saw the blood. You wanted to act confused. The hole in my chest got a little bit bigger, but
The
honestly
stream
feel like that's
diverts
nothing
into a
new.
conversation about
Feel
food
it in
at
the
least
marrow
twice
of
a
my
week.
fucking bones.
Unfortunately.
That's usually what happens when the day starts out like this. I should just fucking go back to bed and start over.
All right, ignoring the heated hot dog
go
discussion
back.
going on in the chat, would you like to take this one first?
Yeah, sure. I fuck with that outro segment. to just go back to bed and start the day over. I feel that every day of my life. But it was a really nice song. I liked it. I like the mix, that like middle verse. Kind of reminded me of like Kennedy XOXO, a little bit of like Polearm. I probably compare people to other artists a lot because that's like the only way that I know to like relate things to other things. You know what I mean? So bear with me. But yeah, I fuck with it heavy.
Yeah, and you know, we've talked about that before, and honestly, like at the end of the day, like if you don't like being compared to people, that's fine. I get that, but ultimately, you're you know basically saying I like this person, and you remind me of something that I like, and therefore I like you. So I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, I would definitely say that it's like it's a compliment.
Yeah. I hope people take it that way.
Yeah, 100%. And I love this bit crushing as always. I know that you've kind of made it a staple in your work, and I feel like you continue to utilize it as Simon puts it in a pretty tasteful way. I like how this is structured. I feel like everyone sounds really nice on this, and I feel like you guys flow seamlessly from one verse to the next. I mean, all in all, it's just catchy, man. I mean, your songs continue to be catchy as fuck. And what is on the hot dog? Okay, sorry, I can't get into this too. I gotta let you guys take care of that. But no, I really love how catchy it is. I think you guys absolutely just let it fucking rip on this one. I'm super.
Quick question: how many features were on that?
This is two. So Fijimar and Who Killed Cassidy. So there's 2 features on it. And then
okay, so 3 people total.
Yeah, I love it. This one's really, really nice, super catchy. And then up next we have got Saturn's Construct with Obsessed early demo. Am I getting links in my Discord? And we'll run it up, and then after that we'll have Core Post, and then after that we'll have Young Humi Ryan.
This accent? What's going on over here?
We should talk in past blue, really? Come on, it's reliable. Most beers taste like this anyways. I would disagree, actually. I'm a beer truther. I think a lot of beers actually taste pretty fine.
Beer tastes like shit.
Okay.
Sorry.
Listen, I don't even drink anymore. I'm not a part of it. I can't even really be a part of this conversation.
Beer hater. Yeah, me too. For that.
I like Guinness and I like Blue Moon. Alright? That's the extent of my beer taste.
Blue Moon is hella good though for no reason. Like, I don't even like beer like that, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, put a little orange slice in it. Make a whole fucking thing out of it.
Okay.
Slowing it down. You're both very quiet? What? Both of us? Okay, hold on.
How about now?
Hey, there we go.
If I just deep throw my microphone, is that good enough?
Yeah, just keep it pressed up against your face the whole time.
How do you like me now?
I mean, you could probably get it closer, right?
To be fair, I think a lot of my mic is the Discord settings. I haven't used Discord in so long.
I think that's fair.
They like enabled all these things that weren't enabled before.
All of Discord's audio settings are usable. Like the noise suppression that we talked about, it's just a horrible setting.
Yeah, it's so bad. I've seen a bunch of chats, multiple people though about our mics. So, do you think I should turn my gain up? You
Maybe a
want
little
me to
bit.
turn this up? So I'm gonna turn mine all the way to the middle point.
I think it's probably fine.
All right. I might like gain on my actual mic low because like the AC is in my room.
Honestly, I can't.
So
You turned it
hopefully
up, and
it's
I can't
chill.
hear your AC, so we should be good.
Damn. Okay, that's cool.
That's a lot better. All right, nice. Audio problem solved. I like this a lot. What's interesting about this is you have like that kind of like, there's sort of like that bright sort of like 80s pop rock flair, but it's buried underneath like 10 layers. It's almost like it's trying to escape and you're holding it captive in the low end of your song, because you have those like nice little blares and those fun little bright chords, but kind of in the context of this super like lethargic, heavy kind of oppressive atmosphere. And tone that like sets a haze over the entire track, which is it's fun. It feels like you're taking on a new genre without letting it completely circumvent what I'm used to hearing from you. I like the slowed down section there towards the end. I like how it kind of like drew the pace to a literal crawl. Overall, really fun vibes. I like how muddy and dreary it was while also having a bit of a bright flair to it. Little pop. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I feel similarly. Like it was very atmospheric. The only thing, I think it was intentional, but I do wish I could hear like the vocals a little bit more. They're kind of like on the back end of the track, which it feels like that was how they wanted it to be.
Sure.
But I do just wish that I could hear like the vocals a little bit more, because I was more like, my attention was being directed towards the guitar and not so much the vocals. And me personally, I just like to hear the vocals a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, and that's the thing is like, that's kind of like the thing between like stylistic intent and then also like kind of like what you want out of a track, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I like legibility in what's being said. I like that. I like how Saturn's Construct dives deep in like heavy atmospheres and texture and timbre. But at the same time, yeah, you're right. Sometimes it's nice to know what's being said. I 100%.
Yeah.
I 100% get that.
It's all preference.
Yeah, for sure. And then after that, we have got a little demo from Core Post. Let's do it.
Dude, I love that artwork.
It's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so cool.
I mean, obviously these are either alpacas or llamas or kind of something like that. I was driving down the road today, and a baby deer and her mom were on the side of the road, like exiting the road, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And so the mom saw my car, kind of panicked a little bit and ran up the hill, and the baby ran back into the road. I slammed on my brakes so fucking hard. Like I had like a split-second moment where I was like, oh my god, this is really gonna happen, isn't it? But it didn't happen. Thank God. I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Dude, I would cry if I hit a deer. I would fucking cry every night.
I know, I get that. I would have a serious like crisis. Like I know people kind of like make fun of people who are like, oh, I'm an empath, but no, bro, I'll be full corny. I'm an empath that would kill me. I'd feel horrible. With that being said, let's do it. Crizzy, thank you, man. I got you up next. Or after.
Dude, why is my camera so wide?
That's
Can
a great
I fix
question.
that?
Listen, my camera
It's so
is like
wide.
10 years old, so it's the old resolution that they come in.
Damn, yours looks so clean though.
It held up pretty well for such an old camera. I mean, yours looks good, to be fair.
It's just super far away though.
Alpacas were at a party that I was at. That's crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is a vibe. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting something slow.
Yeah, I'm having a good time with this.
I didn't expect this to be like jumping. When I saw like 126 BPM, I was just thinking something like a lot slower. I wasn't expecting like party type shit.
This is still kind of like dancey.
Yeah, right. It hit the gritty to this song.
Second mayonnaise. Except that guy killed someone, right?
Yeah, dude. Isn't that wild?
I can't believe it. He was on the Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh shit. Did you see what they said in chat to turn your gain up to?
Me? My gain's up all the way. What the hell? I always keep my gain here. I'll see what I can do.
I could try to listen to it real quick somehow.
You are so quiet, Mel. Oh no, the all caps. He's fucking with me. It's crazy. I feel like he's fucking with me.
I don't know. I just listened to you, and you sound okay. Like it's not quiet. Like you could be maybe like a touch louder, but you're not like quiet.
Maybe my XLR cables. I don't know. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it.
Oh wait, don't become a problem.
Trolling.
The vocal chop on this section I'm torn on, but it sounds okay. I mean, I think it sounds nice. I like the vocal chop. I don't think it stands out as like being bad or out of place or anything. Really nice energy to this. Super bright melodies, and obviously I know that you said this is something you haven't really done a lot of before, but honestly it feels like an experienced track in terms of the production and the mixing and all that fun stuff. Really nice groove to it. I like that you maintain it for most of the song. I feel like the song wouldn't have the same bounce or variety without the chops. Yeah, no, the chops give it a lot of movement and kind of motion, and I think it gives the song that kind of like dancey pulse that you want to have when making a song like this. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. Compared to the last song that we heard from you, it's a totally different direction, and I think you do a really great job trying something new.
Damn, are they like just now beginning on this, or is this like they've been doing this for a while? Who is this?
This is Corpos. You said this was the kind of the first time you've tried something like this. I think you've been making music for at least a little bit, but maybe not necessarily within this sound. How do you?
That sounded like really well polished. Like you know what you're doing.
It was super clean, super glossy. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't believe that you were like new to this sound. I would tell you that I thought you were lying. Been making music for a bit, but this is the first time for that genre. Okay.
Damn. Sounded really good. I like that a lot.
Hell yeah. And then up next, we've got Young Homie Ryan with, I'm fighting for my thing to play because I want to put y'all into Lisa Blaze. Okay, hell yeah. You're always submitting flips and remixes. I love it. But let's hit this Young Homie Ryan track. We'll stay.
Why does this name sound familiar?
Young Homie Ryan's been around for a while. I remember seeing him in music submission streams like 4 or 5 years ago.
Damn. I'm Instagramming right now.
Doing some research?
I'm gonna see if I'm following. I gotta do some research. That name it just looks too familiar. Maybe I've just seen them in chat. I don't know.
I feel like I do that all the time. I feel like I see somebody and
Bro,
I'm
like, we're not following each other though. Yeah, right? That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm like, that looks so familiar.
Need a Roblox song, do we?
Roblox. Fucking love Roblox. Woo! Damn, I've been sleeping for real. I'm sorry, Young Homie Ryan. I've been sleeping, bro.
Hey, Blosper, thank you, man.
Finally, one that's out on Spotify. Y'all gotta stop submitting unreleased.
That is, I promise you, going to be most of the stream.
Damn. I mean, fair though. I feel like it's good to get like insight before you release a song. But, like if we like it, it sucks. It's like I wanna put that on my playlist. Everyone in these streams are just so talented.
I'm happy to boast a very talented chat.
For real. I just added this to my Spotify playlist. Mel, what kind of lighting do you use?
So I'm glad you asked. I have LED strips that line the ceiling of my room, but the remote to them stopped working, so they're just stuck on blue.
Damn, that's nice. It looks so natural.
Yeah,
I feel like my ring light makes me feel awkward.
I love a good ring light. Listen, I totally bought into all of it. I love how bright it makes. Like I like how it kind of replicates natural, or almost like supernatural light, where it's just so clear. Do you want to take this one first?
Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy. I don't even know like what to compare it to because I don't listen to like alternative rock very much, but it is very alternative rock. Like I feel like it fits in that genre really, really well. Like you did a good job blending in with it. I don't know if this is like your typical genre, but did a really good job with it. I don't even know what to say, dude. It's just really fucking good.
Yeah.
I vibe with that.
I love just kind of like how massive all of it sounds. These super like washy chords and your vocals kind of pushed down to the background with these like wispy sort of like tail end delays. All sounds really nice. I think you've done a good job of making it super atmospheric and kind of nailing down the sort of saturation and the positioning of everything to where it feels yes, like warm and saturated and big, but also like balanced and natural. Shoegaze Resurgence warms my heart. I feel like we just talked about Shoegaze Resurgence like 2 weeks ago on
Is
stream.
this shoegaze?
I would say shoegaze, yes, but maybe a sort of modernized iteration of it.
Interesting. 'Cause this is outside of my league.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know nothing about this one. Yeah.
I would definitely call it shoegaze. I'd feel comfortable in that. But it's like that wisp adjacent stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I fuck with that.
Then up next, we have got Salt, Crazy White. Let's do it. And then after that, we'll have Cracker of the Century by Blosper.
Incredible. Damn, you did everything on this track. Let's
It's a
go.
one-man show.
Damn. For real. I'm trying to get on your level.
Right, I'm on YouTube Beats Till I Die.
Oh, me too. Feel it. Lost Bear? Why do you sound familiar? I might be thinking of the wrong person. I swear to God, we've played Minecraft together. I don't know. Why does your name look familiar, dog?
What a crazy way to recognize somebody.
Right? The fuck? Dude, we have so many mutuals. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Used to follow each other on Instagram a long time ago? That's probably what it was. The hell? That's wild. Have you submitted music to this stream? Why did we stop following each other, bro? We weren't beefing, were we? I ain't got beef with nobody, so.
Ignite some real old beef. It'd be crazy. On stream.
All right. Interesting.
Why I gotta work like this? 30-hour days when I work my shift. No time for me, all time for them. But
Am I allowed to speak like partially political on stream?
Taking bullets so quick.
I think you could probably get away with it. I think I trust
Okay.
your discretion.
Okay. I think I unfollowed you because you like replied to a story post of mine about Trump, and I don't know where you stand, but I know where I don't stand. So I think I unfollowed you because of
I've
that.
heard Lost First Tracks. That man has a burning passion. You should hear some of them. They're crazy bars. They're good.
Okay, all right. So because it's fuck Trump on my end.
Yeah, don't worry. We're
So,
good.
okay. I think I probably misunderstood you then. That's wild, bro.
Healing old wounds.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, bro. I'm so quick to like unfollow people though. I don't even know why. But if Mel rocks with you, I rock with you.
But the pit that I fall,
Stamp of
is it
approval.
bad that I believe I can make it through the fall? Is it bad that I believe it? So close, I swear I've seen it. I know I'll never reach it.
Why did you come?
So pour the salt in the wound, let it seep in, let it seep in, let it seep in. I feel the salt bleeding through me. Yeah, I'll make the cut. You pour the salt, let it all dissolve.
I'll say this, and this is kind of my initial like thing that I like singular thing that I like about the track is I like how once you have this kind of slow burn intro that lasts a minute and a half where you don't really have anything percussive. It's these kind of like washy tired vocals kind of floating over these like piano notes. I like that when the drums do finally kick in. It's instrumental. I like that you give it like a pretty solid, like, you give it a solid 30 seconds of instrumental in the middle of the track. And honestly, I think that it works nicely. You have this super calm kind of like icy atmosphere, and I think that kind of letting that sort of like set in and marinate for a little bit before shifting gears to a bit more of an energetic vocal approach, I think it was a good choice. I like that it kind of simmers a little bit and you get to set yourself into the environment before you kind of kick off that energy. Originally gonna get a feed on it, but I liked the beat, so I decided not to. Honestly, I'm cool with there being no vocals in that space. I like the lack of vocals there.
Yeah, I like that too. The way that it kind of gets to breathe for a minute. It almost like screams interlude to me. Like it has album interlude type vibes.
There's a kind of like a floating energy to it.
Yeah.
And then next, we got Bloopster, who Devin in the chat says that this song has some atrocious bars. And so I'm...
Wait, how do you say his name? Blosper or Bloosper?
Blosper. Oh, but I think people in the chat have kind of dubbed him Bloopster now. I think that's the new name.
Mr. Blooper.
Blooper. All right, we got Blooper on the beat.
Blooper on the beat.
Blooper on the beat.
Damn.
Let's do it. Cracker of the Century, which is a crazy fucking title. Okay. I see where this is going.
Yo, Yanni Golds. Fuck, I messed up his name the first time, but yo, his beats are hard as hell. Love his beats. This is immediately giving me like 2000 Trump vibes.
Tryna hang with us, I slipping out, hop in the monster. She gon' master on my balls. No time for that King Rocket, bitch. I'm finna blast. Whole game up in my optics, more passion in the cut than emo bitches that I cop it. monster energy. I'm up until the morning light. Brody paying for the OnlyFans. Dog, there's more to life. Boss power firing up. Way up for the pint. I'm the cracker of the century. Coming to take a fight. Revving up the lawnmower. Rattle of the chainsaw. Free fucking lobotomy. Buckshot blow your brains off. Holy moly, golly gee. Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You could pray, but even Satan wouldn't save your story life. Run the game like a chief. Take a flight to Kansas City. Got bitch pronouns cause I'm trying to sheet them titties. Lost Park confession. I preach to this distortion. Hollow tips blessed where they end your higher portion. Caddy in the whip. Got a coffin on the dashboard. Gold glasses. I'm the demon at the back door. This is SRT. And your shit is a rap for. I'm just doing my own thing.
Hey, what's wrong with the rap for?
Hard spit, venom in my script, no repentance. Trying to copy me, bitch, I'm unique in every sentence. Hellspawn dialect, lost
Type of music you fart to? Why are you listening to music with the intent of farting to, dog? That's my first question.
I bet he's gonna play this.
Got a church full of witches and a throne in the attic. Honest to the core, and all your parts are tragic. You some good no job if you was born bureaucratic. Lost my Bible and I'm gathering the magic. Motherfucker.
Okay, man. This song is on Mel of the Week. There's so much to say here. There's so much to just look at. I think some standout lines from this beauty is she go master on my balls, no time for that Team Rocket. Okay. Holy moly, golly gee, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Okay. You could pray, but even Satan wouldn't save your life. Dude, there's a lot to look at here. And I'll say this. I get that it's a bit silly. It's a bit brash. It's a bit abrasive. But it sounds good. The Yanni Gold's beat's fun. Those super sharp synths are kind of cut.
Wait, is this on all plats?
Yeah. Can we add this to our whatever playlist that Damien's got going on?
Our fart playlist.
Yeah. This reads like a mushroom trip. I don't know. I feel this is a little abrasive for a mushroom trip, right? This reads more like a I don't know.
like a grill out party.
Yeah. Something a little higher energy, man.
Don't do my man dirty like that, damn.
Listen, this is fun. I like it. I mean, it's a good time. Your vocal energy is fun. Like it's a fun song, man. And I'll say this. There's a lot of these bars that I don't think that I could come up with. So
what up, Carter?
Hey, Carter, how you doing, man? Reminds me of Acid Soldier. This made my night. I'd blow a man to listen to this. I would blow a man to listen to this song. Okay. All right. I think we're moving on, guys. That's it for the paid submissions. So now going forward, for the time being, we'll just be running up, stuff at random. The first.
Yeah, that was hella good. I fuck with that.
The first of which
fuck
being
with that heavy.
Run It Back. No, one time, one play only.
One time.
Listen to.
Damn, you're not gonna run it back.
I'm not gonna believe it or not.
I'd be down to fucking.
Okay, all right. I feel like I'm losing control here. Everyone in the chat wants Bloopster to just dominate the night.
Guys, let's throw Mel overboard.
You know what's fucked up is I think half of the co-hosts I've had have said that. I think there always reaches a point in the stream where it's like, hey, let's just get rid of Mel and just let whoever's co-hosting take over. So
I couldn't handle this chat energy, bro.
I hardly
it's so
can.
out there.
I learned to just kind of let them do their thing. Like I'm hosting them, but I could talk about the music and they can talk about hot dogs with, whatever season.
Yeah, whatever the hell was on that.
Yeah, whatever the dust on.
Someone should message and find out what it was.
Yeah, I think it was said in the chat, but I forgot. Find out that hot dog seasoning, and you get a prize. But up next we got Loose Change. Not a hero.
I'm glad your cheeks are red, my eyes so gray. I look like a million, but I feel like loose change. Cause someone told me always get in my way. Left this to me. I'll make sure I include him every time I pray. But the circumstance, hope you think we should stay together. Cause these dreams hurt so much, yeah. I miss you so much, yeah. That's my bad for thinking that I would be better after the mountain trip. I miss myself so much. When you call my phone, I'm off the medicine. And I'll sound my songs so you have a place to live. Cause my heart is full.
Yeah, I love the mix. It's hella clean.
Not a Heroes mix.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, I just want to like, do you have an engineer? Or do you mix this shit yourself? Like, I'm just curious.
You stay by my side, and I don't know why you do that, but I'm glad you're here tonight. In the circumstance, I hope that we can stick together, cause these dreams hurt so much, yeah. I miss you so much, yeah. Cause that's my bad for thinking that we would be better after the mountain trip. Girl, I miss us so much. Being on my phone, I love the medicine. Now I sound my songs so you have a place to live, baby. My heart is full and my brain's turned mush. Hope you know when I'm gone that I did all I could. I used to think these types of people were so reckless. All my friends call me doing drugs, I get jealous. My armor's shake with arrows sent here by the marksman. They blocked out the sun and used my back like it's a target. Stop it, I've been dodging shit like I did back when I fought Marcus. Stars there, baby, come outside and we can stargate. I'm smoking on the balcony, come and join me. I want John for real. And with the circumstance, hope you think we should stay together, cause these dreams hurt so much, yeah. I miss you so much, yeah. That's my bad for thinking that I would be better after the mountain trip. I miss myself so much. When you call my phone, I'm off the medicine. And I'll sound my songs so you have a place to live. Cause my heart is full and my brain turned mush. You know when I'm gone that I did all I could.
SUFFERPLENTY, would you like to take this one first?
Yeah, I fuck with it. I like the mix a lot. I like how you flow on the beat. It kind of gives me like a little Skelly type vibe, and like I'm obsessed with their music, so I think that says a lot.
Hell yeah! I think actually doesn't Hero have a song with Skelly? I'm almost
Oh,
positive.
don't tell me that. I'll be obsessed.
Yeah, Amber with Skelly.
Wow. Okay.
I knew that it was there
Damn.
somewhere. I'll
That's
say this.
fire.
I talked about Naughty Hero's music a lot. He was just on my last mixtape, and it's a beautiful, beautiful feature, and so I'm honored to have him on. But I'll say this: I talk about his work a lot, and I compliment it the same way a lot. So I'll tell you what this song reminds me of. When I was the summer before I went to college, the summer year before my first year of college, I worked at Papa John's Pizza, and I was a delivery driver, and I delivered pizza in a 2008 Kia Sportage hatchback whose transmission would fail like 2 years from this point. And so when I delivered in the summer, I would stubbornly wear a black Funhouse jacket. If anybody watched Funhouse on YouTube before they shut down, I'd wear a black Funhouse. It was a Rooster Teeth channel, and I had the merch, and I wear the jacket, and I'd have the sleeves rolled up because it was hot. But I loved wearing long sleeves and hated wearing short sleeves. And so I drive in that shitty Kia Sportage all around the place that I lived, which is a pretty quaint town in West Virginia, and I would work evenings, so the sun would set, and like pastel pinks and reds would bleed through the clouds as I listened to emo music on SoundCloud for hours on end, and this song reminds me of doing that. So
that's like nostalgic almost.
Massively. So I needless to say, I love this.
Yeah, it's pretty. Like I feel like I say this about like most people's music that I listen to, but like everybody has the voice of an angel. Like that shit's so beautiful.
And honestly, and what I love so much
slide on that beat.
Exactly. What I love so much about Naughty Hero's mixes is that the mixes supplement and support an already very like just naturally great voice. And then up next we've got Simon M with Please featuring Liza Blaze. So let's do it. The scene has two heroes.
Am I following Naughty Hero? I'm not following you. I need to follow you. Hell yeah. I am following. guitar came in so heavy. This is like some of that like breakup music.
No, I feel like I'm on a rooftop somewhere, just staring at the sky.
Shit, I'm about to jump. Shit.
There's something about that 6/8 pool that just like pulls you along with the groove of the track.
What is that, like a snare? I think it is. I like how it like stops and then it comes back. Like makes it feel very emotional. Yeah.
Is that your Discord or mine? It's mine. The Discord chat right now is up to no good. Hey, Lizzie, thank you. I got 10 next. This is so pretty. Yeah, I'm super excited for this album. Unfortunately, this song is not out, but fortunately, it does belong to an album that'll be out, like in 3 days. So I kind of get to hear it soon. But I love this. I think Simon's a great producer, and I think that Simon is an incredibly unique and inventive producer. I've heard, I've heard super punky guitar chugging. I've heard nice kind of bright polished electronic like dance music. I've heard a lot from Simon, but I think this is a really nice place for your talent to rest within this kind of like gentle sort of intimate R&B groove, especially when you have that kind of nice little 6/8 bounce. Makes it feel a little waltzy, makes it feel a little bit more intimate. Like I said, it sort of pulls you along with the rhythm of this track. And Liza's vocals are beautiful here. Absolutely kills it. Sounds super nice. I appreciate the crooning that kind of is like in spite of the structure of the track, just kind of like pulsing and breathing in and out of the track as needed, rather than formally maybe like chorus versus chorus, whatever. It's so pretty. I love just the tone of this track. It's a really nice listen. Any final thoughts?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like this left me a little speechless.
Ooh, okay.
It's just very pretty. It's not what I mean, I feel like a lot of these, like, they're not really what I was expecting. Like, just the first, like, what was it, like 20 seconds of it, that piano, I was almost thinking it was going to go in, like, a Mac Miller direction, and then it went, like, in a more, like, I don't even know how you would explain that, more like movie soundtrack kind of direction. Kind of like the end of the movie credits.
Yeah, there's something very sentimental
like
about
Carrie
it.
Bradshaw type shit.
Yeah. I do love that there is kind of like this sweet sort of like sentimentality to the tone of the track. But then up next we have got How Does It Feel by Lizzie, and this is featuring Kadamo as well. Let's do it.
How does it feel?
We're about to find out how it feels, I think.
How does it feel?
Or at least I hope so. Well, this is how it feels. Oh, intro. Okay, I'm gonna run it back. Does this kind of sound like hold on? Does this kind of sound like a default ringtone from like the 2000s? Listen, wait, hold on. I swear to God, that's like the same tone.
Yeah,
my flip phone had when it rang. Did anybody else have a
granddad's phone ringing type shit?
Yeah, or like a console startup sound. Yeah, Nintendo DS opening sound. Like I had a phone that was like it was a little tiny little phone, and you slid it sideways to reveal the keyboard underneath. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
Oh, dude, I used to have one of those.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Wait, Mel, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, all right. So I'm 23. We're about the same age.
Same
okay,
and both old enough to have that kind of phone.
Yeah. punks. Carter, wait a minute. How old are you?
24.
Shit.
I'm in the prime of my life.
21? Oh, man. Why did I think that you were like our age? Okay. I like this. Fuck with this. Anything with bass, I'm sold.
Just like ground the song a little bit. I agree with Simon. The vocals sit beautifully here.
This is produced by, what is that, Tires? Why does that name sound familiar?
Another familiar name.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I know these people. Maybe they've like produced for Curtains or somebody like in that niche. You should go hard too.
You want to take the lead on this one?
Damn, yeah, it's really good. I like I don't know how to explain it in a way that like doesn't sound like an insult, because it's not an insult at all, but it's like it almost feels like like the girls' vocals. It's like there's not a verse to them. It's just kind of like,
yeah, no, I get
like
exactly
a
what you mean.
hook-ish, and then it's like the feature almost provides like more of a foundation to the song, whereas like the primary artist is more like something you can vibe to without having to like listen too much, but then the feature comes in and you kind of like pay a little bit more attention. It just like really balances out well.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So you know, Lizzie's vocals kind of rely more heavily on this sort of like lulling repetition rather than like you said, like a structured verse. And I really appreciate that a lot. Because the vocals are so wispy, they're so like floaty and
They're
pretty.
like airy.
Yeah, exactly. And so having them just kind of float like that, kind of like, you know, kind of building up like the how does it feel, and then like letting it draw out like that. I think it's a great atmosphere to evoke. And then, you know, Kadamo, like you said, kind of grounds it a little bit more, a bit more of a, of a
brings you back to earth.
Yeah, this is a really nice balance. I think you guys work really well together. Like this is a killer combo.
Yeah, that was hella hard. That's like viral material. That would go crazy on TikTok.
You better upload this shit to TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok would run with that shit.
They would honestly. I can already see the trend. I can already see like the trend for what this song supports.
It feels dreamy is the answer
Oh,
to the
it's
question at the beginning of the song.
100%.
How does it feel? It feels dreamy.
We finally know the answer.
Yeah. After what was that, like 2 minutes 44 seconds?
Yeah.
I don't have my glasses on. I can't see that.
Sometimes I don't have my glasses on for stream, and I'm just like I'm working off pure vibes.
No, same. Wait, what was that song called? Wait, the artist. I mean,
Oh,
it was How Does It Feel?
Yeah, it's Lizzie. She's in the chat if you want to look at spelling
Okay.
and stuff.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys
not
are
on
very
Spotify.
underrated. I think everybody here is fairly underrated.
Yeah, for real.
Just because I love everybody here's music, and I want them to all blow up. But up next we've got Love Bites. Love. Oh, I was about to say, isn't that a Nine Tails track? I'm thinking of Love Snack.
Dude, are you hungry or what?
Dude, I am. Are you kidding me? Dude, listen, I had a I was gonna go buy food earlier because I'm lazy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. And
I
then
appreciate you, Lizzie.
and then Rose was like, I bought this stuff from the grocery store. I bought the stuff to make hot ham and cheeses and tomato soup, and it was, I think, the greatest meal I've
Hot
had in my entire
ham
life.
and cheeses.
Like a hot ham and cheese sandwich.
You're gonna have to break that one down for me a little bit.
All right, I got you. So here's the thing. Here's the sauce. So the sandwich by nature has ham and then your choice of cheese. In this situation, we did pepper jack, but I like provolone a lot as well.
Is this grilled? Like a grilled
That's the
cheese,
thing.
but with ham on it?
So you put mayonnaise on the inside, right? But you can put butter or mayonnaise on the outside of the bread and then toast it in a pan. And so having the butter or mayonnaise on the outside makes it toast real nicely. It melts the cheese, heats your ham up. Brother, let me tell you, it is a beautiful treat.
Heats your ham up.
Hot ham is good.
That sentence does not sound appealing to
You
me,
never
bro.
had
Heats
like
your
a,
ham up.
You never had like a hot ham on a cold day?
No, bro. No.
Well, I implore you to try a hot ham and cheese. I promise you.
Right, maybe at the B&B.
Yeah. You know what? I have a panini press. You put a sandwich in it and you press it to make it hot. I'll bring that up and I'll make you a hot ham and cheese.
All right, and we'll stream it.
Yeah,
We'll be on our like Gordon Ramsay type shit.
We'll live stream. Everybody, you, me, Foreign Forest, Bedroom Noise, and everybody else will be in that Airbnb hooking up hot ham and cheeses, and it'll get 1 million views.
Incredible.
You got to throw the cold cuts on the pan. Yeah, that's true. If you want it to be a little hot, turkey cold cuts grilled go fucking crazy. Listen, buying a panini press was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Makes a normal cold cut sandwich just become awesome, just become amazing. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I'm making quesadillas like 4 times a week. They cost like
Oh my
50 cents to
God.
make.
They're so good,
They're
dude.
so-
you
they're
just
so
you just
easy.
fucked up my whole night, dude.
I
Because I
did?
have Mexican cheese, but I don't have tortillas.
Oh,
You just ruined my whole night, bro.
no. Listen, I pulled out my tortillas and they were the other day to make a quesadilla, like I've done many times before, and they had gone bad, and I was like distraught.
Oh man.
And it was like 10 p.m. I couldn't even go to the fucking grocery store. It was miserable.
Damn.
Anyways,
Broke boy diet.
Pull out the double barrel, no barrel, I'm trouble making
Y'all know that
Bumping on my music in my home,
Nas
I'm the era.
song,
Chill to the
oh
bone,
God.
ain't it cold in your mirror. Pick up on the phone, it's a call
It's like
for
a
your
Japanese
I'm out
name.
here making lunch and raps like I am
Yeah,
Marshall.
that beginning part
Again
reminded me
on my
of it.
boot and who when I tell you to back it. 2025 freshman class, take a check it. Replace me with Ian, I'll give you bars, yeah I reckon. That every motherfucker that gon' down on me are gonna see no matter the genre, I'm a prodigy. Trust me, it's not too late to go ahead and give apologies. I'm with your bitch, she at my crib, we talk astrology. Crash and burn, I'ma paint an image like I'm Jules Verne. Swimming in this paper, I'll dive in and hit a flip turn. Shining these diamonds so bright they gave me fucking sunburn. Chilling with
crazy.
bitches, but they so fine, I call them interns. Stuck moan about bitches, I think that's heavenly. Gives me a chance
Bro,
to
it's
say
like-
I told you so I'm
Yeah, it's
gambling.
like
And all these bad
right now.
decisions that you have made. All these fucking times that you have called me out to blame. I got no shame, you an old name. Nothing new from you, it's the same game. Push the false claim, kick me out the frame.
Yeah, ideal waveform.
Give it a couple years till these bitches know you lame. Take out the paper pencil, draw me a meal with utensils. Turn you to paper and benzo. If you were Ian, I'm Denzel. Kick me out the root, that's fine, I'll just air shit out. Keep me in the boot, that's fine, I'ma make it now. When I wake up, it will be a relief that you've lost hope. Oh, so that's how it'll be. Reaching out, no, it's not easy for me. Even when I got the high ground, finally free from the ballistic back roads you spun around.
oh my God, that you snuck in such a hateful bar.
Love bites.
You're like, I'm happy that you've lost hope. From the hey, Oceanic Air, thank you so much. Got you up next. Yeah, beat's a lot of fun. Definitely reminds me, like SUFFERPLENTY said, of like those older Ski Mask tracks. That real kind of like groovy jumping bass line paired with the shoot. What word do I want to use to describe those drums? I can't. I don't know. There's kind of like an organic kind of timbre to them that I can't quite think of the association with. This is what Pixar villains listen to. Okay.
I
but
can
no,
see that.
I like it. I mean, the energy is a lot of fun. I like the saturation on the track. And I like just kind of how much energy you bring in your vocals. And man, that beat does really ride nicely. I ain't gonna lie, Ski Mask dropped that new Cash Me Outside too, so I found a Ski Mask beat. It kind of got you nostalgic. You had to run it back.
Oh,
Listen,
shit.
I remember it being 2019, and me hitting beats like this and making the worst songs you've ever heard of in your life. And so I appreciate you making something that sounds good on it in my honor, because man, those old Ski Mask beats that I hit, I sounded like shit.
At least you're honest with yourself, dog.
Dude, listen, I've done a lot of genre experimentation that has just been like a horrible decision for me.
Yeah. The lo-fi definitely suits you.
I agree.
True.
That is I'm glad that I found my space, because I used to literally just download whatever I could. Because I was young, I was making music. I didn't know how to make music. I was just making it. So I was like, I'll just try everything and see what happens.
Yeah, I fuck with this. I'm upset. I will tell you, I'm mad at you. I'm not happy with you. This is not on Spotify. You're sleeping. You guys are sleeping. Like you're kind of like you're losing streams. You know what I mean?
I get it. Listen,
you're losing
none of my
streams.
music's on Spotify, and it kills me.
It does, because it's like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like most people get their music from Spotify. Like a lot of people listen on SoundCloud, but those ads are horrible. So
Yeah.
highly recommend getting your shit on all platforms, dog. Because I would run that up if it was on Spotify. But I
PSA
can't add that
for
shit
plenty.
to my playlist.
And so up next we've got Oceanic Air, which it looks like we have an e-show set here. So we'll play a couple minutes of this and see what it's all about. Maybe a little visualizer as well. Sorry that my big ass head's blocking most of it.
Big ass head. Oh, the cat. What's your cat's name again?
So this is right here. This is Chamomile. Would you like to say hi, Chamomile? We call her Cam. And my other two are somewhere.
Dude, I want a cat so bad, but I already have 2 bunnies.
To be fair, bunnies are pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
What are your bunnies' names?
You'll probably get to meet them, dude. I got Zelda and Dino.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yeah,
to
you'll
meet
probably see them. Oh, what in the shit? Why did the hardest songs and stuff come from the channels that have like 3 subscribers? Like, this is great.
No creative restraint.
Fair, yeah, that's fair. I want to know what this video is. Like, what is going on right now?
It's like 2 kids in the backseat of a car. Chat can't see as much of it this week.
It's so random. It's
We've got a lot
giving
of dance
like
music on this stream. Yeah.
2011.
AI media saturation fucks up good music and not too. Yeah, that is a recent problem. AI has been a fucking just mess to deal with in the creative space.
Adopted 1 in the morning. You know what that's from?
I think so.
The fucking AI bear.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate AI so bad, but that bear, I'll give it the pass. Because that song is so catchy.
The fuck-ass AI band. Yeah, the Velvet Sundown. Aw.
Dude, I could hear this being in like Forza Horizon.
It'd be a great place for it.
Right? I love that game, dude. I be playing that game all the time. And this is exactly the kind of shit that gets in there. Like, submit this to Forza and you might get your bag.
I think AI mastering and mixing will come up quick. Oh, I mean, AI mastering and mixing's been a thing for years. I mean, there's a major difference between generative AI and like algorithms that are kind of tools for other things. You know, very, very different things.
Damn. Just knowing that information about the footage, though, I feel like that makes me connect with it a little bit more.
It feels more personal.
Yeah, it feels more personal a little bit. That's crazy. So I was like, is this like some random footage, or is like maybe this like footage of your kids or something? But I feel like that changes the perspective a little bit.
It's very clickety clackety. The comments? I think SUFFERPLENTY can see the chat.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, we're good.
Wait, what am I? Did I miss something?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did
Yeah,
Sufferplenty
I'm
miss
like,
something?
dude, you got me so weird right now. Cause like on Discord I can't see you, but I can see what you're streaming. But like on stream you can't see all of it the way that I can on Discord.
Yeah.
So like
OBS
I've got two monitors, so I got them both pulled up.
has a like a virtual camera that I can use in Discord, but Streamlabs for whatever reason does not.
No, I get it. That's fair.
Yeah. I have 3 monitors, like a million tabs pulled open every time I stream. It's so strange.
No, isn't that the worst? I'm not gonna lie. That's like why I stopped streaming so much, because it's so annoying.
Here, I'm gonna take a picture of what my setup looks like right now. I don't think there's any damning information on any screens right now. I would hope not, right? I'll send it to you so you can see it.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna cut this short just because like it's an entire eShow set. But talking about it from here, I really like it a lot. Visuals are obviously very kind of like psychedelic and distorted and quirky, and they're fun. But I really like a lot of the choices here for the set. I like how you focus on a lot of breakcore and IDM stuff, kind of evoking these sort of like sharp, clickety clackety, icy atmospheres with your melodies.
Clickety clackety.
I mean, listen, some of those drums were what I can only describe as clickety clackety. But I really love it. A lot of really cool textures here, and I like how much I like how the dryness and the sharpness of the drums heavily contrasts the super kind of like icy kind of ambient melodies that you've got going on. All in all, this is a really well put together set. I think it flows nicely, and I think you do a good job emphasizing experimental texture over maybe more conventional structure.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right,
I was gonna say like the only thing that I was gonna say was that it was like pretty lengthy, but it's according to the title, it's like a set, and also like I feel like longer durations kind of fits that niche really well. So like if that's what you're going for, then I think that you're doing everything that you need to be doing, and you're doing it right.
Hell yeah, I agree. Now I'll say this: I have to go run and do something that'll take less than a minute. But while I'm doing it, you guys get to ask SUFFERPLENTY in the chat whatever questions you want about him, about his music, about what he does. He makes YouTube videos too, about the show coming up that we're doing together. Any questions you have for SUFFERPLENTY, ask away. I'll be right back.
I got 60 seconds. Fire away. Dude, I swear I hear like gunshots or something outside my window right now, but it's probably just somebody doing like whatever the hell they do. Why am I in your house? That's a good question. Why are you in my house? I do suffer plenty quite a bit. It's hard out here. Are you gonna put a song on for this Mail Monday? I could. I definitely could. I have a lot of unreleased. Actually gonna flex a little bit. I have a song with Kennedy XOXO that I'm like dying to release. It's like eating away at me every single night that I hold on to it. But if y'all fuck with like engaging with stuff, I do this thing off and on where I have people like vote on what my next song is, because I have so much unreleased. And probably like maybe this weekend or like beginning of next week, I'll be posting on Instagram, kicking off that vote. And then I'm gonna be doing that every 2 weeks with new songs every 2 weeks. So if you wanna help pick my next song, follow me on IG.
That's so much fun. Audience engagement. They get to pick what you drop.
Yeah. Right? And it's so good for the algorithm too.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, any sort of engagement, I would imagine, is just a great thing for your music. Branching off of that, something interesting. I did an interview with Carrie Alexander, who is the front woman and guitarist for a band called Bad Bad Hats. And they have a Patreon, just, for supporters of their music, whatever. And once a month, they do a poll on what genre they make for the Patreon. So once a month, they make a new genre that everybody votes on. It's something cool.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I fuck with that. I love, are they like bigger or smaller?
I think Bad Bad Hats, I mean, off the top of my head, I'm going to probably guess like 200K monthly listeners.
Oh,
but I could be totally wrong. Okay,
yeah,
100K,
most
monthly
people
listeners.
who have like Patreons and stuff like that, they're much bigger. And I love when artists who are bigger have that.
Oh yeah, I think it grants like, I don't know. I feel like it bridges the gap maybe a lot of the time between like the artist and what they're making and like how accessible it is, like that is to the, I guess, the consumer, the listener, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Fuck, that reminded me of something. I had something to say and I totally just slipped my mind. Oh yeah. I don't know if anybody here listens to the Front Bottoms, but I saw Bad Bad Heads open for the Front Bottoms like 10 years ago, and I was like, oh, this band fucking rocks.
Damn.
But up next we've got Sulfade with Mind Freak. Mind Freak 2.
Yeah.
You guys ever watch Chris Angel Mind Freak? I loved that show when I was a kid.
Dude, oh my god, I love that guy. Did you ever see the magic kits that he sold?
You know what the hell?
Yeah, dude. No, you didn't see that, dude. He sold magic kits for like, I don't know, like a year, and my mom bought me one, and she didn't realize that it was like Chris Angel, and she thought it was demonic and made me go return it. That's my childhood trauma.
Really good.
Shout out my mom though.
He did kind of give up. Chris Angel did kind of give off his vibes.
Let's go hard. Let's go dummy.
That's your official review. Let's go dummy. Hey, Devin, thank you so much, man. I ain't ever donated. Well, thank you for the first one. That really means a lot to me, man. Thank you. Super generous.
Can you hear my keyboard when I type?
I don't think so.
Okay. I was just curious. I feel like it's so loud.
Turned around and Rose just booted up Overwatch.
Oh shit. Dude, I've been wanting to get into Overwatch. I watched so many people play it. It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Hey, Luberia, thank you, man. Oh, no, it's Love Aries. Fuck.
Wait, so is this in English or is like this a different language? I feel like I can't tell, but I fuck with it regardless.
It should be English, right? Hey, Better Noise, how you doing?
Have y'all ever heard of Stamp on the Ground?
You know, I don't think so.
Does anybody know what that is? Okay, well this reminds me of that. And that's like a massive compliment because I had that on repeat when I was like 12 years old.
Better Noise 2 times in a row. Yeah, I'm surprised. Better Noise is always too busy for us here at All Minds Monday.
Damn. Better Noise is a workaholic though.
That is true. You want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I fuck with that heavy. That goes hella hard. Like, yo, Italo Brothers. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, this reminds me of that, and that's such a vibe. It's very, very bouncy. I don't move too much, but I could see myself moving a little bit to this one.
Kind of move your shoulders a little bit to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I do the kind of dancing where my feet stay in one place. Everything else is just relative.
Me too.
This is a kind of movement that I got into retroactively, not when it was happening, but it kind of reminds me of some of that sort of like hazy kind of like scenecore adjacent stuff, where a lot of that super brash, like electronic scenecore stuff, kind of like melted down into like hazier, more IDM influenced atmospheres. What kind of keeping that same kind of driving groove. It's really cool. I think it's a really cool sound. I like the mix. It feels foggy, while also still kind of being dancey, still kind of being poppy. It's just a really cool energy. I feel like you blend some sounds together nicely.
Yeah. I feel like it does have like a, now that you mentioned that, like a darkish vibe to it, but it might just be because of the artwork. It kind
That's
of
true.
like
Tricks me into thinking it's
pushes you
darker.
to, yeah, exactly.
And then up next we have got Showman from Devin's World. Let's do it.
I fuck with the beat already. It's giving Juice World.
Ryan Kelly and Saw Skeletons are both super awesome producers whose work I see pop up a lot in here.
Life can spin right out of your control in a moment. Fuck you think that I was gonna do? I'm a showman. Never overcomplicate shit, just keep on going. Even through my trials,
Man, those vocals are hella crisp.
World can keep on throwing you around in the mosh pit. Question is, how are you gonna manage in the cockpit? Fly yourself into the fucking ground. Are you unlocking anything?
Oh yeah, it definitely shows.
You get on top of it. Everyone when I am at your mom says she's a keeper. Holding down her love for my whole life because I need her. She's the one who gave me my direction. She's a leader. Make sure that you listen to her lesson. She's a free bird. Changes, they're like every person's nightmare. Put on a brave face, but behind it, know they
Also, I could be wrong, but I don't see you on Spotify. And if it's helpful, just real quick, I'm a plug Amuse. I don't know about nowadays, but in the past, you used to be able to release music with them for like free. So highly recommend, like if you don't want to invest in it, like you're just beginning or whatever. Oh man, see you do use Amuse. Fuck yeah, okay, word. I can't find you though.
I think you were trying to get on Muse too, right?
I was, yeah. I vouch for it to everybody. I've been with them since like 2018 though, so we like this. We locked in.
Changes, they're like every person's nightmare. Put on a brave face, but behind it, know that I'm scared. Oh fuck.
Do we have a release date in mind for this track?
But I'm a showman, I get up, pretend I'm fine. Spin right out of your control.
I like it a lot.
Fuck you think that I was gonna do? I'm a showman.
Y'all are so underrated for real, like it's crazy.
Keep on going. Even through my trials, I'ma love you, I don't know it.
The song's pretty personal as well. Yeah, I mean, I think you do a good job kind of striking that chord where there's this idea of like sort of, facades of state of mind and basically, arguing or saying, things are fine, I'm good, things are great, I have great, great ties and relationships, but things are kind of maybe a little worse beneath that surface. I think that's something that you've translated pretty well. Not only is something that's relatable, but also kind of like apart from the listener, it feels very personal to you, especially with some of the lyrics that I kind of caught that feel more like unique to you and specific to whatever you've got going on in your life. But I think you've done a good job translating that emotion and that personal experience well. But also one of my favorite vocal mixes from you, when those vocals kicked in the beginning, I knew that shit was going to be crisp. Really like it. There's a sort of watery undertone to them that give them a bit of kind of flow, but otherwise super crisp and super clean. This is one of my favorites that I've heard from you recently, man.
Yeah, I love that. I like the artwork too. It's like I might say it wrong because I'm horrible with it, but the opacity or whatever.
Yeah.
It almost, I don't know, I feel like it goes really well with the theme of the song. Because it's almost like you're there but you're not there,
Oh, there's some layers to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of different layers to it, but I would love to hear more like that. I followed you on Instagram, so I'll be hyped to see when that song comes out.
Honestly, I think this stream is as a success both ways because one, we're putting so many we're putting SUFFERPLENTY onto so many new artists, and also SUFFERPLENTY gets to platform Amuse and tell everybody to put their work on Spotify.
Yeah, for real. I mean, Spotify is like fuck Spotify, but also like you have to be on Spotify.
See, that's kind of the thing, right? It's like, in terms of like getting your music out there and getting it heard by people, sometimes you kind of have to like play that game a little bit. Like, I don't think anybody here is under the impression that Spotify is an amazing, cool, awesome company that treats artists well. But
they definitely don't.
But as an artist, I can understand that it's kind of essential to be on streaming platforms if you want to reach that wider audience. So I definitely get what you're saying there.
Yeah. Also, real quick, I just thought of something to say about the previous track. If that's cool. But
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if you're just starting out or if you've been doing it for a while. This is also totally like personal preference, but depending on like what kind of sound you're trying to lean into, I would love to hear like a little bit more fullness from that track, unless you're wanting it to sound solo. because I almost feel like a little bit of like doubling or maybe a little bit more layering. I feel like
Give it like a bit of body.
I don't know, you give it a little bit of body for the fact that it's so emotional. I feel like that rawness like helps it out a lot. But I feel like if it was like a little like more in the direction of like Juice World, like the jumpier type tracks, I'd love to hear like some doubler like layering onto it just to give it more life. But otherwise, I really liked it.
You know, I agree with you that kind of having the vocals be soloed in a kind of a single like mono layer. I agree that it does make it more intimate, especially when the song is emotional. But honestly, where Devin's got such a good voice and a solid set of mixes on his hands, I think that would probably sound pretty cool to see what he kind of sounded like layered up, a little thick and a little. I think you're really onto something out there. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Personal preference, obviously, but I feel like it would give it that more like professional music industry type of feel to it. But that's just me and my preference. That's what I like to hear.
Hell yeah! And then up next we've got Laveri's Ghost. I'm assuming that means Go Get It, but it also might be Gogeta, like from Dragon Ball. Check and Big Baby Gucci with Birds of a Feather. This is a lot of names for a song that's a minute and a half. Let's see how it goes.
Unless it's like a snippet. Like that artwork.
I do like the artwork.
The visual's pretty cool too.
Y'all need to go get a job. I got it. I feel certain ways about it.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I'm sick of my fucking job.
I'm smoking on this green. Let me make a toast. I'm rolling with my team. You know I came with ghosts.
That beat is nasty. That joint is nasty, dude. I don't know how rated R I'm allowed to be, but that producer needs some head.
Yeah, probably. That's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't consider my streams PG.
Hey, you didn't give any rules or guidelines before we hopped on here.
That's true.
So I'ma just be myself.
I don't think that. I mean, I guess I don't really care too much as long as you're not like obscene. We should probably be fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's not that out there.
You know, I'll say this. When I interviewed Sewer Person and Jabari on the beat, Jabari smoked a blunt during the interview and YouTube didn't flag it. So I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure that we're good. I'm pretty sure that as long as we're not like. I had a great time, guys. I gotta go. Have a good rest of the stream. Yeah, have a great time. Have a great rest of your night, Wraith. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good night.
This is fun. You know, I mean, I kind of ragged on it a little bit for being a minute and a half before it started, but honestly, I mean, I think you guys fit nicely in it. It's a lot of fun. Big bouncy kind of production here.
Big bouncy.
Big bouncy production here. Percussion heavy. I like it a lot. I like the repetition of that little kind of like hook type thing that you've got in there, and everyone, it sounds like you just had a good time. Good energy, good vibes. I'm a huge fan of this beat, and I'm a huge fan of how everybody sounds on it. It sounds like a lot of fun. I think that's the best compliment that I could give it is that it's just super fun.
Yeah, everybody sounds super duper comfortable.
I do kind of wish it was longer, maybe. I wish everybody might. I kind of wish Mel Big Bouncy Mige. All right. Once a stream, I say something that I think is seemingly innocuous that everybody latches onto so quick, and like I'll never. Mel, you and Bedroom Noise did a drill song. You guys would not want me on a drill beat. It would feel like I don't know. I have confidence that I could probably make it not sound terrible, but I just think by nature it would feel wrong. Now Bedroom Noise, however, yeah, put her on a drill beat. Sure, let's see where that goes. But
yeah, that would be so interesting to hear.
I need some like lo-fi drill. You know what I mean? Push those, cut the lows, cut the highs, make those stuttered hi-hats kind of a warmer mid-range, and brother, I'll do my best. I need a song with a lot of people on a lot of beats. You know what I mean? Mel and Bedroom Noise reggaeton. I think we can pull that off.
What if you guys like had that song right now, and this was just your way of like subtly marketing?
Yeah,
it?
That's the soft drop on the idea.
You're lying to us.
Be like, how would you guys feel about that if we possibly had that maybe? 99 Bedroom Noise Mige. Okay, I feel like there's probably you know what? That's perfect. Let's make it happen. Everybody will hop on a on like a dub instrumental.
Dude, why did you see that chat before I did? I was so confused for a second, and then it popped up.
I'm locked in. Half the stream, I don't take my eyes off chat, and the other half, I don't even pay him any mind. Conglomerate. Okay. And with that note, we're listening to James Sequoia with Something More.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be skeptical when I see profiles that like have one song and it's like this, and then the artwork is the same as their like profile picture.
This is a side account for somebody that's making pretty cool.
Okay.
Hey, Matt,
So I can tell, is the artwork AI? It kind of looks fake. Or like it's from a video game or something.
You say it's not you, it's me, but I know how I can be when I'm not sober.
Y'all know Breaking Benjamin? That's what it's giving a little bit. Little baby scream right there was nasty. I don't know what you call it, like a vocal fry.
Like an inflection? I don't know. Something.
Yeah, that was nice though. Very clean. I wonder, like, are these drums and like this instrumental? Is it like, did you do all that, or did you like find this from somewhere?
So I'm pretty sure Say Won't Let Go does self-produce everything. I'm like 90% sure.
So all these drums.
It's all MIDI, but I did it. This sounds really good for MIDI. Shinigami did the same thing. I asked Shinigami how he did these guitars, and he said they were MIDI, and I couldn't fucking believe it.
Damn. What? That's like not the same size at all. Why did you get like a massive poster? Sorry, my fiance just got home. John, say hi.
Yeah, come say hi.
Yeah, come say hi. Dude. Joan backed into somebody's car the other day.
What the fuck?
She's home for 2 seconds. My phone is exposed so far.
Airing my dirty laundry.
Yeah.
I heard Mel. Yeah, I know Mel's just fucked up.
I just had to look at people in
That's crazy. She walks in, you're like, yeah, she fucked up somebody's car the other day. It's crazy.
I didn't fuck it up like that bad. I mean, like, it was just like, I just backed into it. Like, I wasn't going super fast or anything, but, like, the car was tiny, and my car's a fucking tank, so, like, I was backing straight up. I didn't see anything, bitch.
You don't need to defend yourself, though.
Yes, I do, apparently, but it sounds like Mel's on my side. So.
Before I talk about this beautiful song, I have a little story. I used to live in a frat house, right? Because I was in a fraternity.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you can believe it. So, anyways, me and my
you were
roommate.
A frat guy.
I got kicked out. But me and my roommate were sitting on the couch. I think we were just like watching like YouTube or some shit, and we were just chilling there. Hitting vapes like they were oxygen tanks, and we just
bar.
We just hear like a crash, just like a crisp, clean crash from like behind us outside, and he looks at me. He's like, "Dude, damn, somebody's car just got fucked up." And it was his girlfriend's car. Somebody had turned onto our street and just ran right into the back of her car.
Oh shit.
And so we get outside, and he turns around, looks out the window, is like, "Oh my God, it's my girlfriend's car." So we go outside, and the guy that hit his girlfriend's car was somebody that he knew. And he was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And he was like, "Bad, you hit my girlfriend's car. What the fuck, man?" He was smoking a cigarette, and he dropped the cigarette at his feet by his pedals. And so he bent down to grab the cigarette, sat back up, and realized how close he was to her car, and slammed on his brakes. But instead of hitting his brakes, he slammed the gas pedal.
The gas, yeah.
It
Fucking A, dude. That's why if you drop something, just leave it there.
It was
just leave
especially
it there.
if you're turning. It was a crazy. Did you get hazed? No, not at all. I was in one of those fraternities where there was like 10 guys total in it, and they were all computer science majors. Like,
yeah, like why did you get kicked out though?
That is okay. I'll say this: I didn't do anything horrible. It's a very lame, not cool, not fun reason, that I will not share on stream. But it's not like anything bad. COVID hit and I was like depressed and I didn't do anything. Like I didn't participate in activities to an egregious degree. Nothing fun. I just
that's just lore.
yeah. I drop a little bit of lore each stream. Fratmige, that's gonna also become a thing. But no, I love this track. Really love this little acapella section there towards the end as well. Feels so true to form. Arson Mige. All right, I did not. Dude, the frat house we lived in was like 100 years old easily. But I really love your vocals on this. I love how angsty and heavy they are. Love the little inflections, especially the one that SUFFERPLENTY pointed out earlier on the track. It just, those little quirks and inflections and bits and pieces that you kind of littered throughout the track. They're not needed for the track to feel complete, but they make the track that much more dynamic. It makes it much more fun to listen to. You kind of like look for those things on subsequent listens. You know what I mean? But overall, this is an incredible performance from you, and I'm very impressed by the fact that this is all MIDI. It sounds super natural.
Yeah, adding on to like what you said, it almost feels like the kind of song where it's like there's certain songs out there that you listen to, and like every single time that you listen to it, you hear something new. Like you discover something that you didn't hear the first time you listened to it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It kind of feels like it's one of those. Like there's little bits and pieces that just make it like more quality. And the layering is really dope too. I like the layering a lot.
Bring back Bald Mige. Bald Mige was never a thing.
Dude, look at that artwork.
I was
off the bat.
Yeah, it sets a good tone. Listen, I'll say this: my hairline is a lot farther back than it used to be. So I'm sure that might become a reality one day, but it's not gonna be.
Bro,
today.
I feel you there. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I have bangs right now. Like I brought my bangs back just because like the corners of my head are like starting to go back already.
I'm getting like the round kind of like, you know what I'm talking about, like where your hairline becomes very round and it goes back in the corner. Dude, it took me a long time. That being said, Rose is in the room, so she can probably attest to this. I was gonna do like treatments and stuff, but I've just been putting it off and putting it off. Is this true?
Oh man.
She said, yeah, I'm not sure you guys can hear it, but she went, yeah, it's really annoying. Which is true.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Now that I'm looking like at your camera on the stream, it does kind of look like you might be balding in a good 6 years from now.
I don't know how you guys can hear Rose, but she explained basically she's right. I was given access to the treatments for like free, and like I'm just like I don't like needles. I don't want them in my head.
It's not even real needles.
You said no to that? For free?
Listen, I'm going to do it. I just like I really had to. She said no, you're not. I had to build myself up. Mel, your hair is beautiful. It is, but it won't be soon.
Dude, this mustache makes you look like you're like 30.
You know, I'll take that.
You're like 32 right now.
SUFFERPLENTY said the mustache makes me look like I'm 30. Do you think that's true around that age range?
No, and I think that was a rude thing to say.
You made me look like a baby.
You've got the facial hair going on. I began balding at 13.
It's okay, my dad was completely
Oh damn.
Rose just said that her dad was completely bald by 16. So.
Ooh.
This is
not good.
From Distress. This is Clover, right? I know that the title doesn't say that, but this is Clover, right?
Hey, I'm not shitting on the mustache. I think it's dope.
I've gotten
man.
I've gotten used to it. I used to never have facial hair.
Well, it's weird when I saw you when I first saw your camera on, but now that I'm getting used to it, it looks nice with like the long hair and shit. It's good. Okay, this is a vibe. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm gonna keep it so real. I don't know what that was at the beginning right there, what element that would be called, but it kind of sounded like a fart.
Alright, we can excuse it.
No, like right there, you hear it? Like if you just accidentally let one out, that's what it would sound like. I can't unhear it, dog. Like close your eyes. Close your eyes and listen to it.
What part are you talking about?
That part.
That part?
You'll hear it when it like it goes for like 3 seconds, like right there. Right there.
We'll see. We'll let the audience decide. That was
it's not even that I'm thinking about farts, dog. It's that I remember that chat from earlier. And now it's like in my mind.
I'm really liking the stereo space here.
Oh yeah, it does fill out really nicely though. Like in headphones. This almost feels like something that you would hear in like a video game soundtrack. Like on your way to like the final mission. Something really crazy going on. Ooh, or like Tron. Y'all know Tron? Yeah, this feels like that.
The use of stereo space here is my favorite part of the track. Love me some aim breaks. Gotta love a good aim.
I don't think we've played a song called Light, have we?
No, I know. I do have a board.
This outro is really nice. I'm curious what this like little outro part, like where it peaks again. I'm really wondering what that's about. Ooh.
Here we go. I was also kind of wondering what that was.
Oh yeah. That's crazy that happened, because like not gonna lie, one thing that I was thinking is like I kind of wish it was like a little bit more different throughout, and then that happened. So I feel like that kind of like broke that for me.
Yeah, it's a good way to end it because I mean, and honestly, I like how once the song finds its groove, it kind of like it rests within it, and most of the changes are these slight variations in the already super stuttered, super mechanical, like drum chops. You know, I mentioned this because we talk about long songs on stream a lot for whatever reason. It just keeps getting brought up. But I think what makes a song have the capacity to be long is not necessarily excess of variation in the sound, but just having something that is having a groove and a rhythm that is just good enough to listen to for a long time. And I really like the drums on this and the melodies on this. I really do feel like I can just kind of sink into it, listen to it at length. Did you get my submission, Melly? Yes, I did. You were actually...
Melly.
Yeah, I got you pulled up. But yeah, no, I love the grooveness. I like the emphasis on the drums as kind of the main sort of driving solid force of this track. And I love how kind of watery and damp the melodies are. Melmige beginning to bald is the most tragic case. Dude, I'm not even justifying that comment by reading the whole thing. I thought you called him smelly. I've been called that a lot. But yeah, this is killer. So for plenty any
better
parting
not
thoughts?
be true.
I do know.
If you're smelly, I'm gonna spray you with deodorant.
I
You
feel
don't
like
tolerate no smelly.
the only thing I'll smell like is my deodorant and maybe my cologne.
Wonderful. That's what I love to hear. But closing thoughts, kind of just like similar to you. I like how I don't want to say spacious, but that's kind of what like comes to mind.
I get what you mean.
I don't know.
by
It's
that.
just really like on the ears, and like I didn't even realize that it was 5 minutes, but I do kind of wish for 5 minutes like it had like more. Did the call just drop?
Nah,
What
you're
just
good.
happened?
I'm fucking with my tabs right now. It signed me
Oh,
out of
okay.
Spotify.
Okay, I see. Anyway, I wish like for that, like there was more progression for it, like almost like if it was shorter, and just kind of get rid of some of that middle part, or like make it progress a little bit more. But I feel like that's just me because I have a really bad like attention span. I almost wish like for 5 minutes that there was a little bit more going on, like in the middle part a little bit. But the outro, I really love the outro part to it, where it like switched up. It had you like thinking like, oh, what's gonna happen? But songs for me, like 5 minutes is like way too long for me. Like all the songs I listen to cap at like 2 to 3 minutes. So
Oh, really?
it depends on like, yeah, it depends like who your target audience is, I guess. Cause like I watch TikTok like all day, every day. So
I would
like,
say
don't
for
listen to me.
I would say the average length of the music I listen to for a song is probably like 6 to 7 minutes.
Holy shit. That's nuts, dude. I love me something that's like short and sweet.
I love
repeat,
long songs.
like put it on repeat.
Yeah, no, I love some of my favorite songs are like within like the 10 to 20 minute mark, for sure.
That's
I
crazy,
actually-
dude. Like
we-
the longest songs I have is like Jaden Smith. And that's like 3 songs in one.
We what the hell? Why is it not letting me? That's not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Uh-oh. Hold on. I messed up. I did a bad
Yeah,
thing.
what's going on?
I don't know what the fuck happened, but I fixed it. Okay. But yeah, I listen to so many long songs that I saw in my Discord. I do like I'll like just post, like we have a music recommendations channel, and I'll just post recommendations. And I actually posted a list of songs that are all over 10 minutes long that I think like are my favorite 10-minute plus long songs. So if anybody wants to venture into the territory, now listen, I recommend listening to the albums they're on and hearing them in the natural flow. But if anybody wants to listen to songs that are over 10 minutes long, I have an entire list of them in my Discord.
Also, honestly, like just real quick too, like this conversation alone, I like short songs, you like long songs. Keep this in mind like when you're taking feedback from anybody, because I feel like people often forget that like music is so subjective, you know what I mean? So make whatever you want to make, and like, you know, somebody out there will like it, even if it's long or short.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, it's nice to like receive criticism and receive feedback that feels constructive, but ultimately if you make what you like passionately, somebody like there's going to be an audience for that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Unless never mind. I can't even think of a stupid bit to do. Let's just listen next time. I was gonna make a joke about something. I couldn't even think of it. Put bit crush on everything? Yes. That's the objective standard. Anyways, we got one Nova. Or Noah. What's still on?
I'm still living life, saints and etc. Wrote so many chapters, no plan or an editor. Gamble with my life while I amble down the line, expecting that's a safety and an invention divine. Very neat, very defined. Never gave a moment to be more than I could find. So I scrambled and I saved without any stepping in. I would dig my own grave, half stepped while steeped in the body. Soaked through, confused how I got to the lobby. Style pristine, brain looking shoddy. It's my day to celebrate the absence of the godly on myself. But it seems that I'm clean for a whole trip. Yet I feel no inner movement to build up a pulpit and scream. Rather cool hand.
Oh, is something playing right now?
Oh no! Fuck! That's my bad. Shit.
I was like, wait a minute.
When I fixed it, I forgot to share my. Fuck. That's my bad. That's my bad. We're good. We're fixed. We're back in action.
Consumption and fresh pair of eyes on this trail of destruction.
Are we back in action?
Do you not hear it?
No.
What? Hold on. Oh, this is so messed up. This is not okay.
Oh no. What in the MCR?
Okay, see if you can join. Little technical difficulty. See if you can, like, I'm sharing my screen on Discord. See if you can like access.
Wait, are you? I don't even see that you're sharing your screen.
I just reset it. Is it?
Oh wait, watch stream. Okay, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. When I switched the tabs out, it like kicked the it kicked it off.
Okay, yeah, now it's good. Alright, this is some old school hip hop type shit. This is like totally irrelevant kind of, but you know, like, I think it's Insane Clown Posse. Like the mix reminds me of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like gritty in a way.
Yeah.
A little dusty. I would say though, a lot of the bars in this kind of, I wouldn't say like word for word, bar for bar, but like kind of like evocative of like some sort of like narrative or environment. Like I don't know if anybody's listening to like Master Ace, but where a lot of the bars focus on this sort of like environmental storytelling, where maybe it's not a direct narrative, but there's kind of bits and pieces you can pick up throughout the song that kind of like paint a bigger picture. And I like it a lot. I like the delivery. There's some grit to it. I like the beat a lot. I like the kind of like kind of one note kind of pluck that sort of like stays throughout the track. I think it's a nice little kind of like thing for everything to be tethered to as a constant. But overall, I think it's a lot of fun, and I think you got a cool delivery and some fun bars.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I like that it's on Spotify.
And you like, see, that's I think I have 2 more Spotify links for you, so you'll be really happy.
Wonderful. Yeah, if y'all like it, look at that. You can add it to your playlist. You can listen to it every day, and you can put a little bit of money, probably like 1 penny, in this dude's pocket every time you listen to it. Why not?
Per listen, you can put 0.003 cents maybe.
It adds up over time.
I don't actually know the numbers. Oh, to be fair, they don't actually officially release how much you get paid, but you can do the math, and it's it's bad. Anyways, this is Insomniac.
You know who you want. You're not over me. You're obsessed.
Okay. Dude, that gives me like you know, like at concerts sometimes, like this is like one of those songs that somebody would like open up with.
Yeah, like sort of an intro to the energy.
Yeah, exactly.
This bass is dominant.
I like it a lot. And yeah, Lizzie, 1 penny at a time. 1/2 penny.
We're going on Spotify. Thank you. Do you have any submissions?
This mix is very interesting. It's almost like intentionally in the background.
Yeah, it's like pushed down.
Fuck, it reminds me of somebody, like almost like Rob Zombie, kind of. The mix very much feels like that.
I know Dragula. I know that much. I know Devil's Rejects. That's what that was close to. Better Noise, did you submit a song?
Yeah, submit something, Bedroom Noise. We're gonna peer pressure you. Dude, this is like main character gets lost in the desert, and this is a song that plays while the camera's like spinning. And he's like doing that.
You know what? I was trying to think of what that reminded me of.
Doing that like the vocal sample right here. That's nice. I don't even know, bro. Like, how do you come up with this?
Actually, that's a good point. Because I'm familiar with Insomniac's work, and so much of he's a very experimental, eclectic producer. But I feel like a lot of what he does is tethered to like the golden age of hip hop, real dusty, real heavy, sample heavy, like boom bap tracks and kind of adjacent like East Coast stuff. But like recently, his stuff has been like real kind of like heavily electronic and also kind of psychedelic. Like, I feel like your vocals kind of wash away into the background and the sounds kind of feel like disorienting and like SUFFERPLENTY, so they kind of like spinning and stuff. So I think it's a really interesting atmosphere that I've heard you more do of recently, that I think is super, super interesting.
Psychedelic is such a good like descriptive word for it.
It really does feel like, I don't know, it's crazy. It does. It feels like intoxicated in a way. That being said, do I have a better noise submission? Because you donated it, and so I guess I'd feel rude not to play a song. If not, I'm just gonna play something. So it's up to you. Either I pick or you pick. Somebody's picking. I did not submit Mal, just donating for the love. Okay, well I appreciate that, but we're gonna play a better noise song anyways.
Yo, you should play that new John that just came out.
The collab?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to.
The night person. I had that bumping in my car today actually, because I listened to it for the first time. So how about some free promo?
Yeah, let's do
free
it.
Promo for Bedroom Noise.
Solace in This Place featuring 99 Nights. Let's run it.
Love the artwork. It's like the first thing I thought of when I saw this on Instagram.
Oh yeah, let's.
I can feel you stitching up my wounds, but I don't trust you. My arms are stiff and I feel something I can't tell you. I let the snow stick to my face and you breathe life into my lungs again. It's so hard not to stay. I sit up and winter air cuts through me like a knife. Frost from early evening spread atop the falling pine.
Yo, straight up, I love like your mixing is so good because your vocals are always so like upfront, but not like in an overwhelming way. Like this is the kind of shit that I listen to and I'm like, damn, I'm so jealous. Right.
Pushing out my chest in search of air atop the sun. No, I'm not myself. No, I'm hurting, baby. I can feel it in my bones. I take it back to cure this ailment. I just wanted to go home. I try to rush you this time. I'm selfish and great in my mind.
That's like inner breakdown is dope as fuck too.
The gods will shed tears while the raindrops fall around me. All the weakest soldier for my strongest battle proudly.
Yo, when I was listening to this in the car today, I was thinking about how much like, so this was the first song I heard, featuring the 99 Nights dude, and the fact that you just played his song early on the stream, it's nice to know that there's like consistency in their sound, and it really reminds me of Kennedy XOXO, and I love his music. So this will definitely be in my rotation.
That's so good. 99 Nights is one half of Forgetful as well. And like,
oh really?
In hearing his solo work apart from that duo, like there's like the direction is a lot different, and so it's cool to kind of see like, you know, what he can do as a solo project, I guess, independent of that original one, and see how that's different and how that changes. Because you're right, there's consistency there with the bit crushing, with the flows, with the energy, and I think it
like
matches.
Little glitching too.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to go ahead and take this song, you can. I know that you said you were bumping it earlier, and it's kind of been stuck in your head.
Yeah, I just fuck with it heavy. I'm hyped to see more music from Bedroom Noise. I'm gonna say it. I don't think she drops enough music, and we need more of that. I'm fiending. We need more of that. So drop the vault. Keep it going.
I agree. Definitely need more music from Bedroom Noise. I really love the strain on your vocals here. I think it's my favorite part of the sort of delivery and the execution. Is how heavy and like how heavy the weight of your tone feels. Because you sound great, you're singing great, but like there's a slight kind of strain and crack there that I think really seals the deal on your performance. And then I love the 99 Nights features.
Can I like chime in? It's almost like it's too emotional to talk about.
Yeah,
you know, like you're pushing it out, but it's almost like it hurts so much you can't really say it.
Shit feels real.
Yeah, real.
I work on my consistency. It's okay. I'm the least consistent artist of all time. I mean, I seriously I cannot make a song unless I'm in it to win it. Like I can't, like when I was in high school, I was like making a song a day, shit like that. But I cannot do that now at all. I think I dropped like 5 songs last year.
Wow, Mel, we need to get that number up.
Well, to be fair, this year I've really made up for lost time by dropping not 1 but 2 mixtapes.
Also, I mean, in all fairness, your songs are a lot longer.
Yeah.
Like the pianoist, that one's like 11 or 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, in fairness,
much of 2024 was revolving around the pianist, which it's 3 11-minute songs. So if you think about it, I really made more than that.
yeah, for real.
But oh my god, look how fucking washed, look how bright I look like a ghost because this fucking untitled link. But we got Live Your Life from Diesel Digital up next. I've got it. Oh my god, I look insane.
Okay, I fucks with this immediately. Anything that's like jumping, yeah, I love it. Dude, I just saw it on stream. You look like you just like went to heaven. The gates just opened for you. Mel, is it melmige?
Sure
right?
Is. Melmige.
Okay. So I'm like, in my head, I'm hearing the voice memo from the group chat.
Yeah.
Jesus Mige is too real though.
It's frequently mispronounced. I look crazy.
Why is it so yellow too? Y'all don't know who this is probably because he's so slept on, but I love him so much. 904 Matcha. This mix reminds me of that. Yeah, he's an incredible artist, dude. He's so good. But the mix and like kind of like the general vibe of the song reminds me of his music, and I love his songs.
Mel, can you cosplay Hatsune Miku? I'd love to. I think that I have actually 2 Hatsune Miku figures on the shelf behind me.
Is that an anime?
It's a Vocaloid, like a Vocaloid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Holder I'm a Gemini part. That's catchy.
It really is. It stays in your head. That being said, one of the Mikus is missing her head.
What happened to it?
Honestly, I don't know. It just came in one day, head was gone.
Maybe the cats ate it.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the next song so I don't look like a banshee.
Turn it up.
I love Deeza's work. I really do. I think the beat is brash, and indulgent, and super vibrant, honestly, with its textures. And then I like your vocals as well. I really love the repetition of it. Super catchy. So, you know, as you bring up the Gemini line, like it really stays in your head the first listen. Super fun. I'm a big fan of the energy here. I think it's a killer track.
It's very chill. I feel like that's the kind of like song where you listen to it like once and it doesn't really hit you hard, but like if you listen to it like a second and a third time, then it really sticks with you, and it would go like really hard
back
live.
for more.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is killer. I like it a lot. And then I mostly got Claude with Heavenly. Let's see here. How many people are here?
That Silent Hill type artwork.
Really sets the tone. Let's see here.
W's in the chat.
12 people?
W's in the
I don't
chat.
know. We've been doing it for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know how many people are here that haven't been played. I mean, we've definitely got a couple songs ahead of us, but we can probably start working our way.
Dude, I'm shy. I feel like when you're like listening to music, it makes the time go by like a lot faster.
Oh yeah,
It's
dude.
weird.
It's crazy, like how fast. Like it's funny. Like I'll be streaming for hours and hours and hours, and it won't feel like anything, and then it'll hit me all at once.
Yeah, for real.
Like when I did the stream with Garden, because that was the longest stream I'd ever done. We hit like 4.5 hours in, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I cannot go any longer. It's miserable. But yeah, no, I don't know. Something about it just makes the time fly.
Yeah, I feel like after a while, your ears would definitely get like fatigued.
Yeah.
But so far, like all these songs have been good.
Oh yeah. My chat makes some fucking bangers.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you, Claude.
I just watch it fall apart. I hear voices in the dark. Can't move from anything. I saw my memories. I can't lie, baby. I kinda miss her.
Immediate playlist ad right here. If you don't know Curtains, this reminds me of Curtains. I need something. I need an Instagram. I need a Spotify. I need something. Claude's Diary on Instagram, is that you? If it is, I think I'm already following you. And I've been sleeping this whole time. I'm up now.
Take it away. This one's all yours.
Thank you. Fire. I fuck with it heavy. Those vocals are very, very smooth. I'm curious if you mix yourself or if you have like an engineer, because I was like really like music industry standard. Really reminds me of like if Curtains and Lil Skelly had a baby. This is what I imagine that would be.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
They were like, I'm actually not sure if it's gonna fit me.
I'm gonna relay the message. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Rose sold something on Depop,
Like I
and
literally
then
haven't even been 20 minutes yet.
and then 15 minutes later they were like, actually, never mind. Can I get a refund?
Ooh,
that feels bad.
They were like, I'm not sure.
that's
if it's
awful.
me.
You'll sell
Why
them.
did you buy it?
You'll sell them.
I would say no.
Venue.
No, wait at least 24 hours. See if you change your mind again.
Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I love the vocals on this. Claude's vocals and mixers are always super smooth. There's a really nice kind of like width to them that makes the song feel full. That kind of also makes it sort of sparkly sparkly in a way where the song does kind of like ride really nicely. It's not electronic, but the mix is very glossy. It's very kind of polished in a way that gives it that sheen. Overall, it's super smooth. It's crazy catchy. I love the melodies on this hook. I love.
Yeah, I'm hyped for that to be on Spotify. Yeah, I will run that the fuck up.
I love the tail end of each of those lines. Same mix for a while. Older mic. Hey, you don't need a great mic to get a good song. Obviously,
that's crazy.
Cuts out some effort. You don't need an amazing mic. I mean, some people don't even. I mean, some people use USB mics. It works. Some people use kind of. I used to record on my gaming headset that I'm wearing right now. Back in 2018.
Damn, I feel like it's all in the mix, honestly.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
a mic is easier to mix, but the mix is everything. It doesn't matter how shit the mic is.
Yeah, I mean, Garden. I know that he's always made his music on a Blue Yeti. Yeah, it's a USB microphone.
Yeah, I think I remember in an interview he said he just EQs the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still true, but I saw that interview. It's from like 2 years ago, I think.
Was it the one I did?
No, it was I don't know, some random one during like COVID time.
Oh, word. Okay. Oh God. COVID.
Did I watch like all the interviews?
But yeah, no. I mean, EQing and compression goes a long way.
I was one more question, real quick, for you. I'm just curious because I feel like I can't tell. Like, are those vocals like layered or doubled, or are they really just solo? Because somehow they sound like solo, but they sound like really full at the same time. Like, there's a good foundation there. Like, it's not too soloed, but it's not like too stacked that it's like chaotic. It sounds really clean, like really glossy, like Mel said.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like kind of obsessed with that. Like, I want to know how you did. Like, I just want to know everything. Like, whoa.
There's a harmony layer in the back, but it's very distorted and radio-y. So really, you're looking at like 2 layers, but one kind of main thickened one.
Wow. Okay, that's impressive. I'm blown away by the mix, actually.
All right, I got this I Don't Know Young J track up next. But with that being said, we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes. So if you're in the chat right now, hearing my voice, chat, anybody in the chat, and you have not been played, in the chat have not been played, now is the time to let me know, because I'm going to start kind of working our way towards the end here. So now is the time to let me know. Because after this I Don't Know Young J song ends, submissions are closed. Damian Farron, I got you. Okay. And I'll work on that while we're listening. Let's do it.
Oh my God, 40 layers?
Brother.
40!
My computer would have been crashing. What the fuck?
Shit's stuttering like crazy.
Holy crap. CPU off the walls. Yo, okay, real quick, off the bat. You may not know who this is, but Dated, they're like this YouTube channel. They're on Spotify too, but they make really cool beats. Obsessed. This instrumental reminds me of them. Vocals are gonna need Fury Mason. It's hard. In other words. Testicle cancer.
I wish my automatic friend had never got taken. I heard the news, all I could say was nigga stop playing. I seen the Reaper pick you up and all the talk faded. You think that it would make me never wanna stop praying. I hope you're God's favorite. I hope you watch daily. I hope that you can hear the parts of this I'm not saying. You've been the only reason why I keep
this is the kind of song you listen to when you're absolutely fucking spiraling, but it gives you like a sense of clarity.
That it was me and you had gone later. But then for you, I face the world and do the hard labor. Sometimes it's harder to remember you a lot lately. But those the moments that your absence is a lot greater. I'll keep the spot. You never got to have your thoughts stated, but I could bet that you would easily be mom's favorite. I like to think that you would love to hear my
like there's like a lot of
songs
pain
and you'd be proud to
in
hear
his
your people
vocals,
tell you Josh
but there's
made
like
it.
clarity in it for
You
real.
never got to have your thoughts stated, but I could bet that you would easily be mom's favorite. I like to think that you would love to hear my songs playing, and you'd be proud to hear your people tell you Josh made it.
Marcos, if you're in the chat, let me know the name of your song so I can't seem to find it. Now I'll say this, dude. I have the title of the song's The Iron Claw. I saw The Iron Claw in theaters, right? And that shit. Have you seen the Iron Claw, SUFFERPLENTY?
I have not. What is that even?
So it was a recent movie that came out starring Zac Efron. It's about shit. Rose, what's their last name?
It was about shit? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. What is their last name? Von Erich. It's about the Von Erichs. They're a wrestling family. Essentially, they all did like semi-pro and professional wrestling. And it's tragic. Like the real story is even sadder, but the movie is just, it's so sad. And so when I saw the title of the song, I kind of like went into it expecting a particular theme and emotional tone, and I definitely got it. Super heavy, super raw lyrics on this as well. Kind of reading through them, going back, there's definitely this heavy theme of like loss and grief and kind of like moving on in spite of what's been lost.
Someone in the chat was just like the slurs I wish I could yell at.
Whoa, that's Overwatch for you. But anyways, I do love how just heavy and dusty this sounds, and the writing is done in a really, really great way.
Yeah, that's deep as fuck. I mean, even just hearing it without even like listening too in depth to the lyrics, just the part about like you would easily be mom's favorite, like that, the cadence to that made you like, without even having a whole lot of context, just know that the song is about like a heavy topic.
That was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. That line stood out. I don't know if anybody listens to the Ava Brothers, but there's a song they have called "Murder in the City" that has a kind of a similar line to that, and I sort of bridged the gap there. That also for me was the standout line.
The bedroom noise, their girlfriend just followed me on
Huh? What'd you say?
bedroom noises.
Oh. Next we've.
Who's this lady? And then I saw a picture of Izzy, and I was like, oh, I know
Oh
that
my
lady is.
gosh. Up next, we've got Exotic from Crystal and Damian Farron, and then after that, we will have. Let's see here. I know. Holy shit! That thunder. We gotta fucking hurry before my power goes out. After that, we'll have Marcos, and then we'll have Brecken, because I know Brecken's in the chat. But yeah, I think we're gonna close submissions there, just because I'm getting a little bit tired, and I also am getting a little bit
Mel's
hungry.
getting eepy.
I am, dude.
The missile is eepy and Neeby to sleepy.
Listen, man, my okay, I don't know what the fuck you even just said, but my
Yo, you don't know that meme?
I mean,
you made me look stupid on stream.
Listen, I've for like 5 years a sleepy pilled snooze cell, dude. I fucking love that. For like 5 years, my bio was Sleepy Music Boy. I just changed it. It was a big change for me. Did mine play perhaps? No, we're gonna get yours in. But that being said, submissions are now officially closed. I'm getting tired. We have 3 more songs left. We have got Damien, and we have got Marquez, and we got Brecken to end the night out. Thank you all for being here. Let's make the last 3 good one.
Let's get it.
Also, Damien, this song's got like 2 million plays. Am I gonna get copyright struck if I play it?
2 million?
1.8.
Are you for real? What the hell?
No, you won't. Awesome. Cool.
Is this their song or just a random person's song?
It's him and Crystal.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, this reminds me of someone, but I can't remember his name. Oh my god. He was super popular, like never showed his face.
Oh, you're thinking of fucking...
Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. Fuck.
You're thinking of Corpse.
Yes! Thank you.
Sleepy Lo-Fi Music Boy, that's me, baby. Not the deep guy, I mean, this is pretty neat. Marcos, where did you send your track, man? I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm having a hard time finding it.
I be dog walking on my I say I'm a force. 100 bands on me, put my stick up in a dome. How do you rappers talking when my dick's up in a froze? She exotic, capricious and she tripping on my bad, that's aquatic. She wanna taste my give me talk, idiotic.
A classic video everybody knows and loves.
With a varnish, could bring my concentration, I ain't taking none of cars, yeah. I just get my racks, yeah. I don't even go to sleep.
Honestly, any song that has an artwork of an e-girl like immediately has potential to blow up, and I don't know why that's a thing, but it is.
For a long time, that was just the meta.
It is, yeah.
More so than Corpse. I think Corpse sucked. Listen, all I know is that my boy Do Not Resurrect is on top. I got 700 followers on Instagram, but 200K on Spotify from using e-girls. That's so fucking real.
Dude, I feel so bad for all these e-girls, bro. Their photos are just being used on songs.
He said he's got 700 on Instagram, but 200K on Spotify because he uses e-girls as his cover art. Oh, you sent it on. Oh, I got you on Instagram. Sorry, I was looking all throughout Twitter for you. That's my bad. No, I think the track's good. It's fun. I mean, it's definitely reminiscent of that era for sure, and it's a super cool vibe. Super bass heavy. Almost no melodies going on in the beat apart from that vocal sample that kind of is like super like ethereal, kind of like washing through the top, like the higher range of the track. But I think it's a lot of fun. The flows are nice. It's a super kind of heavy bumping track. I think you guys kill it here.
Yeah, it's fire.
Let's see.
I can see why it has so many streams. It's definitely repeat worthy too. Like, how long was that? Because it felt really short.
It's only 2 minutes. Barely cracks it.
Oh,
yeah, I think
Short
so.
and
I think a
sweet.
song like this you can definitely you can kind of just like play a bunch.
Yeah, you got viral for a reason.
All right, and then up next we have Bedroom Dweller from Tainted Proxy, otherwise known as Marcos in the chat. And then after that we'll have While It Lasts from Brecken, and those will be the last 2 tracks of the night. Let's run it.
You can't really show me on to fight some. Tell me again, and now you're like some. I'll run on you tell me I'm so fucked up.
I feel like I've heard this beat before.
Shit, you've been locked out.
That real kind of like gentle sort of like tone. I don't know. Swallow I ass. 3:30 a.m. in the UK. Good night, gang. Hey, have a great night, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Who produces a beat, or is it like a loop? I feel like I swear to God I've heard this beat before.
Hey Brecken, would you do a DM your track?
You gon' find me in that grave, I'm 40. You can't even tell me shit, I know that's just not for me. I get hopeful of an afterlife when shit get ugly. I've been up 3, you know, I've been taking my time like I've been taking my money. But shit, you can tell me.
Oh my God, I know why I know this beat now. I listen to these lo-fis, bro, like these lo-fi mixes, like I go to sleep to them. This beat or loop, whatever the hell it is, it's in those videos that I watch to go to sleep to. That's crazy.
Crazy connection.
I know, right? It's so random. Makes me connect with it a little bit more though. Yeah, you know the vibes. Purple Cat. Yeah. I watch all those channels. I'm gonna explain. This has like a 2019 feel to it.
I get what you mean though. I totally. You even gotta explain it.
Mix that purple and that wax up in the blunt. Shot to the face, bullets in the rain. Can I take it no more? And I'm hiding all this pain. Look for me after the show. Don't lie, give me one more chance. Cause you know I'm gonna take it and I'll put you in a trance. Let me know in advance, baby. If you didn't.
Brecken, if you're still here, please DM me your song. I can't pull it up. The embed link is fucked up.
Never had a chance and I ruined it.
You want to take this one
Damn.
first?
Yeah, I fuck with the vibe. I fuck with the lyrics. Definitely like some heartbreak relationship type shit going on there. And like at first, I don't know if it was in the first part or if it came in after, but that additional vocal layer that was like whoa, you know, like that, like where you're barely getting the words out. I kind of didn't like it at first, but as the song played out, I liked it a lot. It was almost like kind of more on what a couple songs ago, whatever that song was that was playing, where it was like it's almost so emotional that you can't get the words out, like low energy, almost like you're giving up, but it's energy enough that like it's not a bad song. You know what I mean? It's just like very raw and like heartfelt. I guess the only thing for me is like it sounds like it's meant to be raw, but I almost feel like the mix was a little bit cleaner, but it's just because there's like some distortion there where like the main vocals are kind of like barely coming through or like cutting in and out almost. But I think that that's intentional. I feel like that's like an intentional thing that you meant to do, like for that style. Like there's a certain song that I'm thinking of that was popping off in 2019, and like it really has that like, I don't know, it has that feel to it. But I dig it. It's a good song.
Yeah, it
fuck
feels
with
so
it.
tired, and the vocals here are super like guttural. Like the tone is super like tired and raspy. And I think pairing that with those like super timid kind of gentle melodies is a good decision, because the whole song kind of moves this super slow pace. So yeah, I agree with everything that Sufferplenty said. I think it's a killer track, and I think you've got a really solid like vibe and kind of like emotional tone to it nailed down.
It almost like feels like a suicide note, and that's not a bad thing. That's just like the style that I'm getting from it. It's very, very raw, very honest.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And then the last track of the night will be Best of 3 from Brecken. Thank you guys all for being here. It's been a super fun stream. And thank
Is this
you to
the last
Suffer.
song?
Yes, last song of the night. And oh my god, I just said last song of the night as Cult Moon comes in the chat and is like, "Hi guys."
Cold Moon.
No,
Cold
don't worry.
Moon.
I'll play Cult Moon.
Bailey,
Don't worry.
no.
We'll play Cult Moon. I'll get Cult Moon will be the last song of the night. We if wait, did Cult Moon submit?
Big ass water bottle.
Okay. If Cult Moon wants to submit, we will get them in.
Can I tell a story real quick?
Absolutely.
All right, so for some context, me and Colt Moon were just in LA together, right? And we hit up this gas station stoned as fuck. Or I don't know about him, but I was at least plastered. And anyway, they picked out these like 2 water bottles because they were like, I think like, I don't know, like 2 for 2. So they bought like 4 of them, right? And these were some big ass water bottles. So the whole night we were just like vocal stimming at each other. Like the whole time it was just big ass water bottle. And we were just fucking geeking at that line. So,
dude, you know what, honestly, I kind of
just so y'all get the joke.
I kind of get it, because sometimes like it's like straight up like 2-liter bottles in there.
Yeah, it was like an abnormal size. It lasted me like the whole trip.
Yeah, dude, I have a Smart Water right here that's like it's not as big, but I mean I actually have a gallon jug behind me too.
Oh shit.
But yeah, we got Brecken, and then after this we'll get Cult Moon, and then we'll be done. But thank you guys for being here. Shout out Sufferplenty. Been a great stream. Be sure to go check out all of his work, follow him on everything, and see what he does. And then come see us on tour.
Yeah, please come through. I'm giving away free stickers and prints, so come out to these fucking shows.
Free sticker and a free print.
And you can meet Mel.
And you can meet me, which is
Sleepy Boy.
Yeah, and we can get Mel merch. Yo, that Rose made. Woo! Say hi. Okay.
Yeah, for real, don't miss the tour. Don't sleep. Yo, I'm guessing this has like some panning to it. I'm assuming it feels very full, like a big ass hug, big ass hug. It's fire. Yo, straight up, Brecken, I'm gonna put you on the spot right here real quick. But Mel, it's crazy. I had actually messaged Brecken about opening in VA. What could have been? What could have been? Brecken, why'd you do that? We got Krona though. Shout out Krona. I can't even remember what the reason was for Brecken, but I'm not gonna put you on the spot like that.
Imagine just air it out.
Oh shit, this track is private. Wow.
It sucks, doesn't it?
Come on now. Why are you doing that to us? Y'all are cruel. You're dropping these bangers and then you're not dropping them yet.
I moved down. I got a lot of my
Getting
players
us
now.
hooked.
Next time I'll definitely be down. Next time I better see you front and center. I'm gonna put you up on that stage. I'm gonna scream all your words right back at you.
Yeah, Brecken, come through again. We gotta make another opportunity.
There is a picture of me and Brecken holding. I'm holding a Beyblade, I think, and I think he has an action figure of some sort at the toy drive. I love this, man. Seriously, vocals sounds great. There's a nice little tasteful amount of frying in the vocals going on in the mid-range that gives them a bit of warmth and saturation without completely just like blowing them out. And it sounds great. I really like the thickness of it. I really like your vocals on this quite a bit. Overall, it's you know, not to be super like derivative of myself, but it's exactly what I expect from you, and I think you kill it every single time.
Yeah, it sounds really
And
good.
Rose said she
I
loves
definitely
Brecken.
I hear that like saturation distortion. It's very faint, but you can definitely hear it on there. I don't know, it just makes it sound so good.
It's a really
like complete.
tasteful
It's a nice
mix.
finishing touch.
Yeah, he's saying this is a demo, by the way.
The fuck? How?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
that's a final mix right there.
You and Weepings came up to me. Yeah, no, dude, I've kind of piggybacking off of that. I had so much fun meeting people. I met SUFFERPLENTY. It all began in Allentown. We talked after the acoustic set, which was awesome. I met people at the show the night before too. I like the Pulse nightclub. That was a fun show. That was a fun weekend. We actually didn't plan on staying for the acoustic set, but then when we checked out of our place on Saturday, we were like, fuck it, and we just got a hotel somewhere for the night because I was like, I can't miss this acoustic show.
Yeah, dude, that's how I felt too. I wasn't originally gonna go to the acoustic set, and then I ended up extending our hotel too. It's kind of crazy how that works out.
Actually, it really is. It was totally on a whim.
Because I met you at the acoustic. I wouldn't have met you had I not stayed that extra day.
That's what I'm saying. And so it all works out in the end, I guess. It's funny how these things
Dude,
work.
I was so awkward. I felt so bad when I met you because I didn't know what to do. I was just standing there waiting because like I didn't know how to talk to you. I was like, I got so much anxiety right now.
No, I get that. I mean, listen, if it makes you feel better, I didn't pick up on that at all. I had a great time. It was so much fun talking to people there, especially like where the acoustic set was like much more intimate, a little more down to earth, a little more personal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Dude, it was so weird. It was so different in comparison to like the venue where it was packed out with people.
Oh yeah, everyone was just sitting down on the floor.
Yeah, it was so lit.
That's also where I met Fatsy too, and I talked to Fatsy for quite a bit, and that was a lot of fun. But anyways, Flood the Hallways with Cult Moon.
Oh
and
shit!
SUFFERPLENTY!
We just performed this, John. Like, it was a little over a week ago now. But if y'all fuck with this, you can watch the YouTube performance too.
Yeah, and this will be our
It
final.
went pretty hard.
Final song. Actually, I'm gonna watch that after this.
Hell yeah, dude! It was a crazy experience. I miss it so much.
It's a feeling unlike anything else.
Yeah, no, that was my first show too. It's so fucking crazy. First show, first time in LA, first time organizing a show. Nuts, man. Cult Moon's first time in LA too.
I've never been.
Oh, you gotta. It's so different out there.
I've heard it's pretty great.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go to a show out there.
Wake me if I'm dreaming. I hate this place. I tried leaving, failed once, lost always. Wander around these empty hallways. Mind tricked into thinking I'd make you one day if my heart kept beating. So long, I'm sorry. I'll be the last sunset till the morning. Flood the hallways, drowning in days. Flood the hallways, drowning in days. Been a minute since I broke these walls down. Been missing it all when it's gone now. Painstakingly so, the pain is us now. The final silence is starting to feel so loud now. We walk
Walked a few blocks to the B&B. A week later, missed your call. Keep my phone on D&D. Was it worth all the moments now? Soured memories plague the thoughts in my mind. Lost with you and me.
I'm lost, why don't you come find me? Sleepwalking, I feel like a zombie. Don't feel a thing when you say you love me. I bet you tell every boy you've ever met that you love him, so I can't believe a word you said. Disheartening how you stole my heart from me. I'm lost in
Yo,
you,
straight up,
could
Cold Moon
never
killed this
find
entire
me.
album.
This
Like, don't
time
sleep on
stop
Flood the
and look
Hallways.
at
You
my
can just tell how much
eyes.
work went into it.
Drowning in days, flood the hallways. Drowning in days.
If the lights don't shine tonight, I'll kill my own disguise. I'll drown my own advice. I'll burn in God's demise. I don't wanna make this song cause it hurts too much. Gotta tap into my lowest
Hey,
just
Pat, how you
to
doing?
earn some buck. I just wanna smile and kind's that a lot to us. I guess they like me when I'm sad, I'm a parasite.
Like a parasite, I give this sick feeling hungry for killing on my own shit. Times feel so differently now, but I feel the same. Feel the same. Yeah, I feel the same. So just fly the hallways, drowning in days. Flood the hallways, drowning in days.
What a song to end it on.
Right?
I'm gonna make you critique yourself now. What do you think of this?
I think it's good. Honestly, like one of my like not even a flex, but one of my favorite features that I've done in a long time. Like this track is actually kind of crazy to me because it almost feels like so special. Because like I don't even know what happened to me, but like over the course of the past like maybe like 2 years, maybe like 1.5 years, I like closed off my doors and like I refused to work with anybody. So I didn't do features for like a year.
Right.
And then like Cold Moon was literally one of the first people. I think it was like March of this year that I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll try again because you seem really, really professional and like I really rock with you as a person. So I did it, and then this song kind of opened up the floodgates to me collaborating with people again and realizing that it doesn't have to be like a bad experience. So it's very special to me, and I really appreciate them for having me on it.
Well, that's cool to hear a little bit of context and story behind the track, especially for your personal growth as an artist. I like it. I think it's really cool. I think that you guys all mesh really well together. I feel like there's a nice balance and kind of like dynamic between everybody's verses here. And I think that is definitely helped by how and when it kind of shifts between verses. Everybody's writing is really good. All of your melodies sound super nice. And overall, I think this is just a nice cohesive piece of work from all three of you kind of coming together as a unit to get the job done. And I think it's a good song to end the night on.
Another thing too, like real quick, is like I don't know what it is. This wasn't intentional, but I feel like if you really listen to it lyrically, at the start of every person's verse and like the beginning and the end of it, somehow it like transitions really well onto like the first part or the last part of what somebody is saying. Like we're kind of just like catching what the person ended on, and then they're catching what we're ending it on. Like it flows really, really well, and that was like entirely unintentional.
Yeah, I think those little details like that like make a track like this, where there are a lot of moving parts, like feel more cohesive, and like you said, like it flows nicely. Damn, I feel too
like
late.
you
Yeah,
said, like
I'm
a
sorry.
unit.
I'm so tired.
Dude, it's been a while.
It's been almost 3 hours. That's actually a pretty long time. With that being said, that will be the end of the stream. Thank you everybody for being here, and like I said, once again, thanks to SUFFERPLENTY for being our co-host tonight. Next week, so we'll be doing the first show on the 31st in Brooklyn, New York. If anybody is going to be up there, come say hi, come hang out. Lots of fun stuff to look forward to. As for the channel, just the typical updates. You know, regularly scheduled videos coming out soon. Interviews on the way. And next week we will be having Polearm co-host. So
shit!
Any fans of Polearm out
That's
there?
crazy.
We'll be excited for next week's stream. But that being said, thank you guys so much, and have a fantastic rest of your evenings.
See y'all. Thank you, Mo, for having me. Appreciate you.
Anytime.